In the end, regardless by whom, I'm bound to be abandoned. I won't blame you. After all, it's your destiny.
You'll be safe and sound, safe from the blight, priest of just by my strongest desire.
In the end, regardless by whom, I'm bound to be abandoned. I won't blame you. After all, it's your destiny.
Oh my god, thank you for the tier 1, Jose. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. 14 months? It's been that long? Wow, thank you. Thank you. Even though I'm a, Pepega streamer. Okay, we're so fast. I know. It's been more than a year. Holy shit. Time really flies by when you're having fun, huh? Okay. Back to Path to Nowhere we go. Wait, I have not done
In
my
the end,
dailies.
Regardless.
When we are molding
Let me see.
in real life.
Am I working for heaven?
Oh my god, I forgot to do all of this. Anyway, dailies are quick here. So it's going to be Daijobu. Aha! I need some money, so we'll farm this. Double stream, yes, because I'm procrastinating. Seems like the event is almost over and it's long. That's like I need to work on it. Hold on. Oh, my crime brands are fucking full. Hold on. I need to sell some. I'll be quick. I promise. Come on, Chidori. Click as fast as you can. Hey, Daddy. Hi, FJ. Welcome, welcome. By the way, did you get SSR by pulling the free pool every day? I haven't gotten any SSR from the free pools. The dailies? The daily one? No. Unlucky. I keep on getting this shit. That's not even useful. I wanted this. Oh well. That's farming for equipment for you. Okay. Let's go. Got Noise yesterday. Wow, Noise loves you. Was lurking earlier cause you finished the new Honkai story. Oh my god, you're fast, FJ. I still have a backlog on Honkai. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it, really. Wait. And Red Hood this morning. Congrats! That's good. Is that another copy of Red Hood? Also, you did 10 full on reverse and got Druvis. You're on 1250. Oh, wow. You all are lucky in your gacha games, huh? They will buff Red. Yeah, I saw that. They will. But let's see first. Oh. Let's see first. Let's see how it goes. Maybe they will buff it, but will it be to our or the player's satisfaction? That we don't know. Okay, let's go. I guess numbers don't lie. We'll see. Sadly, your Honkai Luna pulls aren't good to many LE sticks. Oh no. Well, gacha games will always be gacha games. We are at the mercy of RNG. Okay, where are we? The third scene. In Eastside Future Charity Foundation Park. The third crime scene. Fresh flowers make death bloom once again.
Don't let go of my hand.
Who's that? Don't let go of my hand. Christina feels like she is back in good shape. You're ready for Jedi Grisey. Good luck. My crystals are definitely not ready for Griseo. She runs all the way to the crime scene only to see a large number of detectives and FAC personnel have sealed off the area, and the guy leading them is a familiar face.
What? Why are you here?
She's feeling okay now.
Never mind. I can't stop you anyway.
You're glad you're guaranteed for Star Rail and Genshin. Navia and Argenti will be mine. Good luck! 33k? Wow, that's a lot. That's a guaranteed Griseo. Just pray for the gears, I guess. Finally, the inspector waves his hand and lets her in. Christina has also made up her mind and that this time she will not resort to violence, nor will she damage anything at the scene. Oh really? She's so hot-headed, short-tempered. I'm not sure if she's capable of doing that. Or if she's capable of holding back at all. Eastside 3rd Avenue, crime scene at Future Charity Foundation Park. Who died here, a CEO? Well, Finn probably loves Griseo, so it's okay. Although Christina had a feeling when she heard their frightened reactions, she still felt a headache when it actually happened. The incident at the Future Charity Foundation perfectly matches all of Shalom's concern. The foundation is influential and difficult to control due to the large number of staff. If a scandal breaks out, it will gradually affect FAC's future operations. The park has now been sealed off by FAC and the East Side Public Security Bureau. The Future Charity Foundation, where the incident occurred, was on yesterday's warning list and is one of the few organizations that scoffed at the warning. After all, their job is to operate and distribute FAC's compensation. That foundation just sounds so sus. There is only one body at the scene, which has been sent for examination by the Public Security Bureau. Christina only got a report. According to the description in the report, the victim's flowers were forcibly removed and put in the vases at the scene. Holy shit. They. Whoever plucked the flowers wanted to show everyone those essence of whoever was dead there. That's kinda morbid. Investigate the scene. Oh, okay. How about this one? I'll just click this to make things faster. Now, what is that? At the scene, a piece of clothing is left behind and a human figure is barely outlined on the ground with chalk lines. Is this the victim who was found? Why wasn't his body completely consumed by the flowers? Exactly, unlike Nathan earlier. Jonas S. Pigeon. What a sus name. Conference nameplate. A nameplate marked with a name, not in regular print but looks handwritten. Who uses a handwritten nameplate nowadays? The name slightly differs from that of the known victim. This is a nameplate commonly found in conference rooms with a handwritten name on it. Christina looks up the name but nothing comes up. She can't even find the person that has the same name. That must be an alias. This is a set of landscape paintings, 3 pieces in total. At first glance, there is nothing unusual. On the table in the conference room, there are many vases of flowers that look completely normal. If it weren't cordoned off, oh boy, those are the flowers that came from the dead person. That's nasty. Christina would even think that the people here had just left the conference room. But in fact, it's possible that all the vitality of the victim has been put into these small vases. Christina is almost numb to it. Investigate the vases. Among the mixed colored plants in the vases. Hi, Caramel, welcome. Numerous bright red broken petals can be found. The familiar texture and scent indicate they are new mania flowers, only their shape is somewhat incomplete. It's as if a person has been divided into pieces and put on the different places. Good thing those are flowers, not body parts on display, I guess. Coffee, it's too late for coffee. I won't be able to sleep otherwise. I'm fine. I drank some tea, so everything is good, I think. Christina meticulously checks each vase of flowers, discovering that each of them hides some pieces of various mania flowers. It's different kinds of flowers, huh? This is a meeting report, the top page of which states the topic of the meeting. Proposal to increase the amount of charity compensation. You're having milk, enjoy your milk, FJ. Doesn't milk make you sleepy though? The draft was written by someone called, how do you pronounce this? Eugene? Eugene? Could this be the victim whose body didn't vanish? Search for information. I thought the name earlier was this one. Christina finds some basic information from the intranet. Eugene used to work in the FAC logistics department in his early years, but left FAC after NF 103 to establish the Future Charity Foundation with several colleagues. Oh, a former FAC member who made a foundation. I smell corruption in here. In addition to Eugene, there are 12 elders of the same level as him in the Charity Foundation. What's his name again? James Pigeon, right? Ah, what the hell? Small safe in the conference room. The special metal on its exterior is dull and non-reflective, looking rather hard to break. Christina carefully observes this safe, finding that it does not use a traditional lock, but a paired electronic key. Okay, we need to find a key around here. Christina prepares to break it if she can't find the key. With only a few clues, Christina looks around the entire conference room and still focuses her gaze on the paintings. She has a feeling that there is something wrong. Christina observes the paintings bit by bit. On both sides of the central painting, she discovers two very concealed grooves that can perfectly accommodate a finger. Really? I wish we could see the paintings clearly or in we can zoom in. Christina tries to put her finger in and hears the sound of some mechanism operating. Ooh! Central painting in the conference room that looks rather ordinary. Move left or right. Central painting? Maybe move left. The central painting that moves when the button is pressed. It looks rather ordinary. Oh, what? Can it move left some more? Oh, right? Maybe it's right. Oh, the central painting that what? Moves when the button is pressed. With a click, a faint white light shines through the peak of several interconnected mountains in the painting. The painting moves slowly to reveal an open door into a secret room. What? Why is there a secret room inside the conference room? Is it like an escape passage? Go here? That's scary, man. Maybe we'll click this first. No key yet. Ah, okay. Sus, right? They're doing something illegal. This looks like servers? A red light flickers at the bottom of the locker. Oh, it's lockers. Indicating that there are items inside and that it has been forcibly locked. It cannot be opened now. Ignore for now, I guess. We don't have a key. Or unless we can try to unlock. The storage locker displays a red light as if some sort of forced lockdown mechanism has been triggered. It can no longer be opened, and forcing it might damage the clues. Christina doesn't want to risk that. Okay, fine. Sus alarm. Yeah, sus alarm. A yellow light flickers at the bottom of the locker, indicating that there are items inside and that it has not been locked. Open! And take out. Print out stored in the locker, which seems to be filled with data. Okay. In the storage locker, there is a neat stack of paper documents. Christina pulls them out and reads through them carefully. This appears to be a ledger. Ledger? Oh. There's really corruption going on here, huh? Ledger funds transaction of the Charity Foundation in this day and age. Most data is stored electronically. Hi, Karube! Welcome! Can these few pages of paper truly suffice their needs? Examine closely. Christina forces herself to look at this number slowly. She notices something amiss. Uh-oh. This ledger's record all the funds allocated to the FAC and City Council starting from 10 years ago up until today. There are 2 transactions each year with the amounts growing steadily. Uh-oh. This city is dark. It is dark and seems like full of corruption too. The purpose of the funds is listed as compensation, but they're going to banks and various investments. How? Oh, what? No, wait a second. The so-called banks and investments are also fake. These outgoing accounts are actually personal accounts. Oh, I smell money laundering going on here. One of the account names matches exactly with the names she saw on that conference nameplate earlier. Could this be another name for Eugene? Following this lead, Christina looks up the names of the other accounts and finds that these names seem to match the group of people who left the FAC logistics department years ago. Are they perhaps profiting from the dead people in the FAC? That's nasty. Oh. As she continues to flip through the documents, a mania flower strangely grows out of the pages, blooming vividly, but the page was flat before she turned to it. Is this Eugene's mania flower? Someone left this behind, huh? Probably Coquelic. I can't pronounce her name properly. No, that's not right. Christina stares intently at the mania flower and suddenly realizes the problem. Unlike the broken petals on the vases, this mania flower is intact, but it's pieced together. It's made of many petals of varying sizes and shapes, forming a complete flower, bit by bit. The types of petals match those placed in the vases. Did Eugene's mania flower get placed at different locations, or do those flowers belong to different people to begin with? Oh boy, there are probably several dead people, right? If there are several mania flowers. But there was only one dead body. The others must have disintegrated, I guess. We shall see. The BGM does not help with the anxiety. A yellow light flickers at the bottom of the locker, indicating that there are items inside and that it has not been locked. Open and take out a device stored in the locker, or they disposed them. We'll see. We shall see. We'll find out as we find more clues. A device stored in the locker. It's hard to judge its purpose from its appearance, but it could be a cipher for communication. There is also a black electronic cipher in the storage locker, likely a key left behind by the killer. Okay, we got one key. We need one more, I think. Okay. One more, or is that it? Okay. Oh, there's only one key. I thought we need two keys. Try to unlock. Okay, view items. Use. The safe is easily opened with the key. There are no secrets or money inside, just a worn-out communication device. Uh-oh. What secrets are we about to unveil now? Investigate. The things in the safe are gone. With no doubt, this disposable terminal was put in by the suspect. Christina carefully checks this terminal. All the content inside is deleted. Oh no. Did the suspect leave it here to communicate with her? What does she want to do? To mock her for being late again? Or argue about justice? No, Chris. You need to stay calm and not be affected by the enemy's tricks. Oh. Coke is calling her. Uh-oh. The terminal rings, but it's not the one in her hand. It's Christina's own. Okay, I thought it was the other terminal. Justice, enough of justice. It seems like it does not exist in Path to Nowhere's world.
How are things, kid? Nothing happened at the scene, right?
I think I'm very certain about the killer's motive. The Charity Foundation is indeed related to the battle 10 years ago, and surprisingly, it has some relation to the previous two victims. Because the Charity Foundation has tampered with the compensation, many families received unfair treatment.
Oh boy, horrible. Their souls deserves to be in hell if they've done that to those poor families left behind by the FAC soldiers. Charity. That's why if you see a charity organization, that's already sus, right? Cover up, definitely.
They were either misled by Anania's report or threatened by Nathan. And the Charity Foundation has also put a lot of effort into suppressing FAC.
Uh-oh.
But there are some discrepancies at the scene that I haven't quite cleared up.
The real corruptor, yeah. They are humans though. But
What is that?
they are corruptors indeed.
There was only one victim at the scene, but 12 different mania flowers are here, none of which match the victim.
There might be other dead people, I think.
Each person can only bloom one kind of flower, indicating that there are at least 12 other victims.
Exactly.
And the victim's body was solidified by the effect of Coquelic's ability, but his flowers were not here at the scene.
Then where is it?
That means at least one person's flower and 12 people who have bloomed have disappeared from this scene.
Oh boy. Did Coquelic drag their bodies, or did it really disappear already? The suspect is very attention-seeking, and she has a strong sense of ritual to these missing things. It's like she's inviting her to solve the case, to look for the truth. And what's more important is, in autumn's prime, wine and meat gleam, gold and silver set the festive scene, as years and years vast and wide over dried up wells I alone stride. Does this represent Coke? I think people learn about it and the charity try to fix that. It's basically a murder because they wanted revenge. There is nothing festive here, only one victim, stride alone.
The first two lines of the poem correspond to the location and time of the case and the victims. While the third line of the poem is right about the victim, there's a subtle mistake with the location, which is closer to the fourth line of the poem.
You know, it's very difficult. This story is quite difficult to say who is good and who is bad, because the suspect is trying to uncover all of this illegal things going on with the FAC and to the murder of hundreds of people during the year 103. I know, yeah, it's bad that you murder someone, right? Because you wanted revenge. But these guys are also doing bad things. Nathan was killing people and putting them inside walls. Holy shit. And these people are laundering money. So who is good, who is bad? I don't know. Sounds familiar, right? Sounds familiar. It's happening in real life also. Doing bad for a cause or vengeance. Reminds me of Eula somehow.
Inspector, I
Because of
suspect that the fourth
vengeance.
crime scene has already appeared, but we haven't found it yet. The things missing here may all be in the fourth scene, or they can be retrieved from the place corresponding to the third line of the poem.
The place corresponding to in autumn's prime, wine and meat gleam, gold and silver set the festive scene. Recalling Shalom's speculation, Christina becomes increasingly uneasy. Will Eula be here? She's already here, Caramel. In the form of Shalom.
Mr. Dole, can you find out the whereabouts of other core members of the Charity Foundation as soon as possible? Their financial flow... where do they usually spend their money?
Can you find out the whereabouts of the other core members of the charity? Uh-oh. There must be... It must be the board of this fucking charity. Foundation is their financial flow. Where do they usually spend their money? Oh boy.
The victim this time is too special. I think we need to get the upper hand. Otherwise...
Inspector, look at the TV!
Uh-oh. Oh!
We just received another anonymous document. There are words on the cover that say, "Want to know where tens of millions of compensation went?
Oh boy.
Ask what they did in NF 104.
It
Seems the killer wants to tell us something. The missing compensation funds and the victim at the banquet. What's the connection between the two? Our reporters will continue to bring you updates. Breaking news! The latest crime scene has been found at the Sunset Club on Eastside 3rd Avenue, marking it the fourth case in the recent series of incidents.
Man, this is really how do you say this? A serial killer incident. Compensation, yes, quote unquote compensation. It went directly to their pockets. Probably the board of directors of that quote unquote charity organization. This event is dark. It is. It shows just how nasty the world is.
We're getting the latest updates. Live images are coming in from the scene. What kind of banquet is this? The flowers on the dining table. Oh, goodness, are these the devil's work?
Where's our illustration? Is it too morbid to show us? They just describe the banquet. I'm imagining there are red flowers everywhere on the table. Oh my god, it is. They actually showed us. The inspector sends over images and Christina stares blankly. Among the mammoth objects on the dining table, she recognizes 12 familiar flowers. They must be dining in here and then Coke went here and turned them into flowers. Oh boy. They did. I just have to wait. I was too impatient.
Another 12 victims. A bouquet of flowers. This is... In autumn's prime, wine and meat gleam. Gold and silver set the festive scene.
There's
Easier than a bunt.
there's a lot of dead bodies right now. It keeps on piling up. When will this end? The fourth scene. I like the rhyme. The rhyme is really good. Imagine they translated that from Mandarin. At the Sunset Club, the fourth crime scene, the banquet guests ironically became food for the flowers. Nasty.
Lights, camera, action.
Wow. For once, Darren's voice line fits the scene. Out of breath, Christina arrives at the Sunset Club. It's a major hotel in East Side, usually bustling with people. Today, there are even more people gathered outside. All the reporters and bystanders who were forced to leave the scene. Wow, so this place is probably a 5-star hotel. And there are dead people inside. Great. Of course, there's also a group of East Side sheriffs and FAC soldiers who have come late to clear the scene.
Gossip TV reporting. Why is the Public Security Bureau of Eastside still sealing off the scene? What secrets are they hiding?
They're hiding the dead people.
Can you tell us what the FAC's compensation case
Oh, boy.
has to do with this case? Were there any sinners involved in the case?
Oh boy.
Why does this public security case involve the FAC? Is this within their jurisdiction? Is the killer seeking revenge because the FAC pocketed the funds?
That's possible. It's a way for the killer to justify his killings, I think.
Me! Interview me! This is definitely related to the FAC's recent agenda. They can't hide the truth forever.
Wow, a bystander who thinks she knows it all.
Some say the FAC is not a shield protecting the city, but a dangerous organization secretly undermining its security. What's your comment on this?
Why is Gossip News here and not a criminal journalist? Well, it's probably because the people who died are probably high-profile people. KSP, I agree. The lady earlier was really KSP. The clamor and intermittent flashes make the scene increasingly chaotic. Christina remains silent, trying her best to squeeze through the crowd. The shouting reporters are easily pushed aside by her, and the detectives guarding the scene let her through after glancing at her intern ID. Inspector Doyle stands at the hotel entrance, shaking his head when he sees her.
No need to look. The scene is no longer useful.
What do you mean by no longer useful?
Despite his words, she insists on going in. First, she's stunned by the astonishing scene, then immediately understands what the inspector meant. Even though the scene is now sealed off, the first people to enter were reporters who got wind of the news. Their curiosity is enough to destroy everything. Oh my fucking god, those reporters! They ruined the crime scene! They destroyed evidence! How they should be charged, really. What was that? Still technically needs to be a criminal journalist since a crime is here. Well, sadly, the Gossip News journalists are faster. What's with the police and our security not doing their job? I guess someone tipped off the media first before the police got wind of the info. It's the same painting over here. Hi, RB, journalist. Yeah, journalist. Ruining everything. Wait, it's the same painting as the one in the conference room earlier. Let's see. Christina is observing the painting in the banquet hall, which are identical to the ones at the previous scene, except there's no secret chamber behind these ones. From the long table in the center to the scattered chairs in the painting on the wall, these two crime scenes are strikingly symmetrical. Is this a result of the murderer's obsession or just an interesting coincidence? Nothing is a coincidence with Coke. What's this? A stainless steel kitchen cart standing next to the dining table covered in fingerprints that are estimated to belong to around 20 people. Investigate. These are important, I guess. The fingerprints on the kitchen cart are even more obvious. Christina even suspects that someone secretly took food from the cart. Fortunately, this group of intruders did leave her a key clue, a guest list. Oh. With masterminds like this, nothing is a coincidence. Elementary, my dear Watson. Very fitting. A guest list. Investigate. The guest list has a total of 13 guests, with check marks next to the names of 12 people. In this list of those who attended the banquet, or a death list, it's possible that's a death list of Coke, right? But why did she leave it behind? Maybe it's to give clue to Christina, huh? Why isn't Eugene's name marked? Is the criminal trying to mislead us, or was Eugene unable to attend? Christina's gaze moved toward the center of the dining table. The red petals, as vivid as fresh blood, exude an unsettling aura. Using hint to make things faster, Caramel, we're using the hints. The petal shapes are distorted and irregular, as if twisted and fused into a flower by some strange power. Rather than a flower, it looks more like an organism that's made out of numerous lives. A living mania tree. Oh boy. Dinner plate containing fruit and meats. The food has not been consumed, but there are signs that it's been purposely restored. Why? Oh my god, this looks real. Right? It looks, I know, it looks real. It makes me hungry. The food here is arranged very neatly, but Christina knows that's just an illusion. After all, these reporters would do anything for first-hand news. Through a magnifying glass, she sees countless fingerprints on the food and plates. This seemingly neat scene is a result of the detective's best efforts to restore it, but it's no longer useful for the investigation. So that's not a real evidence, huh? Another delicious looking food, man. The dinner plate contained a generous amount of meat and egg. Despite the lack of decaying or unusual smells, there are signs that the food has been purposely restored. The closer to the center, the fewer the fingerprints on the plates. It seems that what stopped the reporters from completely ruining the scene was not moral conscience, but the mania flower at the center. It must be frustrating to find a crime scene like I know. If I were the police, I would arrest those reporters for interfering with the investigation. In the middle of the room, there's a huge dining table. The surface is covered with a spotless tablecloth, soft in color, embroidered with exquisite patterns. The dining table has various utensils such as knives, forks, spoons, and chopsticks on it. The food on the plates is brightly colored, reflecting an eerie light. Christina carefully examines the items on the dining table, trying her best not to be distracted by the most eye-catching cluster of blooming red. Before Christina began her investigation, Inspector Doyle and his team had already examined every corner of the scene.
Yeah, we've checked. There are signs of damage everywhere. All the clues have been contaminated. Some things have been moved around, and maybe some have been taken away.
Bro, how are we going to find the killer now? Those annoying reporters.
Those announcements sent to the media were timely. Why didn't they send us one too?
Well, the police are just so slow, I guess. The media who came will be charged with interfering with an investigation. Right, they should be. Whether the criminals sent the letters to destroy the scene or to expose everything as Shalom suggested, it's hard to determine now. But in any case, they were indeed late. His name is Doyle, yes. As the operation approaches, FAC faces mounting public pressure. If this is the purpose of the underground, they've achieved their goal. For the first time, the mentor didn't leave Christina a puzzle, but instead wreaked havoc on the scene. Wait, are there really no puzzles here? No place for her to explore?
Among all 13 elders of the Charity Foundation, why was only one of them moved to another scene? Why go to the trouble of arranging two symmetrical scenes? The reason for the retaliation against the Charity Foundation is clear. But even if she's doing this as a payback, this doesn't make sense. She could have just arranged this one extravagant scene. Why?
Why is a Doyle named Sad Karuba? It's like Conan Doyle. I think it fits the mysterious theme of this event. Exactly, the author of Sherlock Holmes. Exactly. Yes, it sounds like Conan Doyle. So the author... Wait, don't tell me that one of the culprit is actually Doyle, huh? I hope not. What was that? But even if she's doing this as a payback, this doesn't make sense. She could have just arranged this one extravagant scene. Why? You want spoilers? No. That would be interesting. We'll see, though. Christina vaguely realizes that whether the Mensar intended it or not, both scenes hid some information.
Inspector, I have some ideas. I would like to head back to the third scene later. Before that, there's one more thing at the fourth scene I was hoping you could investigate.
Arthur, it's okay. It's hard to remember names, FJ.
But this scene has already been completely destroyed.
Isn't there still a clue? The one that even the most gossip-loving reporter didn't dare to touch?
Christina looks at the terrifyingly large bouquet on the dining table, intimidating and fully contaminated by mania. No one dared to touch it. Whether there are puzzles, there's the possibility of uncovering the truth. Looking at the determined Christina, Doyle can only let out a long sigh. He really can't deal with this intern. The intern is much more capable than the real detectives, huh? At Christina's strong insistence, the intelligence department tested the flower again, and the result of this test is as Christina thought. The intelligence department detected the DNA of 12 people on this organism, corresponding exactly to the 12 broken flowers in the conference room. This is what Coquelic wants to hide. All the feints and the mystery of the third and fourth lines of the poem were just to hide the secret, and the secret is hidden in the third scene, the conference room. Really? Good night, Karube. Thank you for dropping by. We're going back to
Listen to
the
your lawyer, and I will help you win it all.
You're one hot lawyer, yes. We're going back to the third scene. Oh boy. What did we miss? I am so clueless. The subtle discrepancies discovered at the fourth scene had made Christina determined to reinvestigate the third area. Is it the vase with different flower petals, I think? We use Christina.
I hear the call of the abyss.
Do we have to use Christina, really? Christina is somewhat relieved that the two crime scenes aren't too far apart. They don't have much time left. If she is right, then there is something wrong with the case at the third scene. Perhaps Eugene didn't die at the hands of the mentor. What, was he killed by one of those elders?
The mentor meticulously planned this. She even violated her own principles and forcibly created a fourth scene, just to cover this up. If the criminal has something to hide, we must uncover it.
What are they What? She storms into the conference room. This time, she will unravel the lies beneath the lies. Wow! Unravel the lines beneath the lies. I don't think it would normally be possible to reach the same deduction. I know. I don't have all of the clues. Christina has a clear goal in mind. She already knew the truth, and now it's time to verify it. Christina collects all the mania flowers she can find. She then uses a small DNA testing machine to test these flowers and compares the result with the Intelligence Department's test result from the fourth scene. Both scenes only have the same 12 types of DNA. Okay. So we're going inside there. Christina understands the killer's thought process. Things are sometimes real and sometimes fake. What seems like obvious flaws are actually messages left by the killer. And what seems like perfect disguises might have hidden intention. Christina operates the central painting, and after moving it to the far right, she ignores the activation sound of the mechanism and continues to press the right groove. There's a hidden painting. Oh, painting with obvious signs of fire damage, cleverly hidden by the suspect behind the original painting mechanism. Analysis of the mark determines that it corresponds to a long knife set ablaze. Were there a battle that happened here? This is the painting displayed at the third scene when the incident occurred. The burnt blade marks indicate the presence of another killer. Oh, this kind of attack is completely different from the Mentor's usual practice. And to hide the secret, the Mentor not only painstakingly designed various puzzles but also violated her own notice letter. Oh, enter the chamber. What now? The locker? Okay. Hack open. Christina has cracked the Mentor's puzzle. She isn't afraid of any other consequences and directly hacks open this glowing red storage cabinet with an axe. I thought she hacked it through, a computer, but apparently she literally, physically hacked it with her axe. Inside, there is only a flowery scroll, which looks exactly the same as the one she received before. Little one, you need to speed up your puzzle solving. If this was her first time here, Christina might have been upset by her, but now, Christina just feels like it's unnecessary. The blade marks Christina just discovered clearly weren't caused by Coquelic's power, but by another ability. And the fact that Eugene's flower can't be found anywhere indicates one thing. When Coquelic showed up, he couldn't grow a flower anymore. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe that guy is already so old that he cannot bloom anymore. He cannot bloom life to a flower. Someone had already killed him. Oh, someone
Eugene
came
was
here
killed
first?
by another assassin. Coquelic made all this fuss just to help her cover everything up. That person is also a sinner from the garden, and a very weak one.
Another sinner from the garden. And oh boy, she's going to be under fire. If Coquelic knows this. This is an opportunity.
Not only did she commit the crime against the Mentor's will and leave so many flaws at the scene, but she also forced the narcissistic Coquelic to give up her original perfect plan to help her cover up the scene. The criminal who attacked Eugene is definitely easier to deal with.
So she's gonna track down that that lady first. Okay.
She will be the breakthrough, but what should I do?
Just then, the phone rings.
Well done, Chris. Leave the rest to me.
Why is suddenly Shalom stepping in?
Woohoo! I made a killing this time.
Out of place, dude. Bait. Who got baited? Mommy's gonna deal with it. Yeah, mommy's gonna deal with it. Good luck. Rumors are rife that there are survivors from the Future Charity Foundation and that someone has started to take action from the shadows. Uh-oh.
New job? All right, let's give our best.
Catch up on your reads because you have been busy with Gacha to read much. You'll keep your device on though. When you sleep, have a nice Thank you so much! Thanks for the lurk, FJ. I appreciate it. Netizen A, have you heard about the Future Charity Foundation case? It's about FAC scandal from 10 years ago. It's a big deal. I did. Wow, 1 billion disc coins. That's huge. I'm not a family member, even I'm furious. Huh, pretending to be so innocent, there must be a whistleblower in FAC. Speaking of which, the Eastside Hotel massacre, it seems like someone silenced all the people involved. All the core members of the charity foundation were wiped out. Amazing, what a hero! Oh, suddenly Coquelic is a hero. Heard there was a beautiful assassin from the garden, punishing evil and promoting good. Brilliant! Oh boy. Anonymous, no. Didn't you hear? There's one more person who didn't die. The real mastermind behind the foundation, Eugene. Uh-oh. He didn't go to the Eastside Hotel at all. His signature wasn't among the guests at the banquet. Insider scoop. Yes! I have a mole within the criminal investigation team who told me there was a murder at the hotel at the Future Charity Foundation. To be exact, even before all this, only one victim, Eugene. Uh-oh. But do you know? Hold on real quick. Okay, where were we? But do you know, Eugene isn't dead. He was saved. I have photos straight from the criminal investigation team's database. Why are they having leaks like this? Oh my god, there's the dude. What is he doing? Looking at an iPad? Netizen A. Impossible! He was the source of all the scandals. He set up this entire charade. Took the most money, and in the end, he's the only one left behind? Where's the justice in that? How could the Garden have failed? Aren't they the most ruthless and brutal assassins? Insider scoop. The assassins are no match for the bigwigs of the charity foundation. They were fooled. Did that guy really escape, or was that the intention of Coquelic? 2125 August 14th, NF113, East Side 3rd Avenue, Future Charity Foundation Sanatorium.
Inspector, we demand an explanation. Is it true that Eugene is still alive? What are you trying to achieve by keeping this a secret? Could it be that there were never any assassins from the garden? This is all Eugene's own doing. When he heard someone was clearing up the scandal from back then, he faked his own death, didn't he?
What?
Give us an explanation! The attention is getting higher! You can't hide this! We saw him in person at the sanatorium!
We saw him in person. Isn't that just a picture? that can easily be modified. Reporters who caught wind of the story have completely blocked the front door of the Future Charity Foundation sanatorium. They all hold so-called reliable information in their hands, clamoring for Eugene, the Charity Foundation head, who's clinging to life, to come out and confess. The scene is abuzz with noise all at once. Photoshop in the city, probably. You don't really know what's real or not. But these people seems like they will believe whatever is being thrown at them. It's convenient to them, so they take it as proof. It's because it generates buzz. It generates news. So they will take what they can get. Oh, this is Teasel, right? How do you pronounce her name? Teasel? On the other side of the crowd, a slender figure stands for a while before turning to leave. She cleverly conceals her face, moving quietly without drawing attention, but her pace quickens, finally darting into a dark alley, running, filled with surging hatred.
It's my mistake. I need to clean up this mess. Even if I'm driven out, I can't cause any more trouble for Mentor.
Oh my god, you already caused trouble.
Bastard.
You're so
Bastard.
dead.
I clearly stabbed him. I used my ability. I made sure. If that scumbag can live, why can't the people he killed?
You know, we got a saying that bad grass just leaves too long. In my country, that I mean. Yeah, usually the bad guys leave long enough, right? Before they can suffer. The Mensa really has it hard. So true.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you over and over again. I'll kill you with my own hands.
You know, she's as hard-headed and probably, hot-headed, not hard-headed, hot-headed as Christina. She turns into a side door hidden in the shadows where someone has been waiting for her. Uh-oh.
You really did come. Has your confinement been lifted?
And she got caught. Naive too, right?
Why are you here?
I didn't expect it to be you either. We sure are fated.
Wow, it's a face-off of, the two naive and hot-headed ladies. Hi, Nitro Tom, welcome. Oh boy, someone was actually. Oh, hello, says welcome. Hello. I didn't see your comment on YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm late. Okay, I'll switch my screen. Hello. Thank you. Okay, where were we?
Shalom was right. A rookie assassin who is so stubborn that she would act without the permission of the mentor, and a junior who needs her mentor to clean up after her, would absolutely not tolerate failing a second time.
Exactly. And hello, Caramel on YouTube also. What was that? A rookie assassin who is stubborn that she would act without the permission of the mentor, and a junior who needs her mentor to clean up after her would absolutely not tolerate failing a second time. Yeah.
You're too eager to put someone to death. That's why you fell for this trap.
The assassin's voice began to tremble, her eyes reddening.
I should have killed you back then.
Stop committing atrocities in the name of vengeance. Now, I am arresting you for the attempted murder of Eugene. Surrender and confess. This is your last chance.
Oh, there are no support devices automatically configured in the battlefield. That's fine. Tap here to see the support devices available on this. It can be placed on the battlefield or any of the placeable grids as needed. Really? That's convenient. EM cannon. What's this? Shield generator. Battle booster. Maxed out. Okay, that's enough. So we'll use Christina. Even though she's level 1.
Time for the East Side Acting Inspector to shine.
It's fine, I guess, right?
If you want to
The only thing I miss from this event is that the battles don't scale with level. I know. This is fine. At least we can focus with the story. We can use Raho too.
I can eradicate any threats, if that's what it takes to guarantee your safety.
And I don't know who to use. I can just use
I'll relieve them of pain.
Nox. Let's go Sherlock. Will she die if I place her here or not? Oh boy. Aha. Great. Oh, that's a lot.
The red heat
Anyway, they're
shall
dead.
devour everything.
Time to die.
Time to die. Time to die. Time to die. When do you exactly use
Quiet.
this thing?
Too noisy. Quiet.
Wow, Sherlock is useless. At least she didn't die. The ambush ends swiftly and decisively. The assassin is quickly transferred to a safe house for interrogation, and the Ninth Agency also sends a hypnosis expert to assist in the investigation. At least she's there. Yeah, we are lore accurate on this one. Christina was forbidden from attending the interrogation. She had completed her own work and was sitting in the break room feeling a bit dazed.
The body that the mentor bloomed would stop all normal physiological responses. But I think the real time of Eugene's death was August 9th.
August 9th? The body that the mentor blew would stop all normal physiological responses.
The night that the rookie from the garden saved me.
He's already dead? Then why did Cecil seems convinced that that guy is still alive?
She must have deeply hated Eugene, so she disregarded the garden's rules and personally sought revenge, even if it meant angering her mentor.
I should have killed you back then.
Christina leans back, sinking into the couch, and looks up at the ceiling, exhausted.
On her way back from revenge, did she feel lost for the first time? That's why she saved me, even though I'm clearly her enemy.
Revenge blinded her. So true. She's not thinking clearly, right?
Don't overthink. At least you caught her. If she returned to the garden after getting her revenge, she would truly become an assassin. Only taking more lives, turning from confusion to numbness. It's good as it is now. At least she's fiercely hating you. You can't make everyone happy, or win everyone's approval. But you're doing what you think is right.
That's true. But sometimes doing what you think is right leads to tragedy, man. Bro, I hope that ain't true.
Your
I hope
first
that does
big
not
case,
happen to Christina.
You did a great job.
Hi,
Even exceeding
Mia
expectations.
Sensei. Welcome. Welcome back. Thank you.
Take a good rest now.
The investigation is not over. Coquelic is still not behind bars. Christina nods, utterly exhausted after all that's happened. She hopes everything is over now. She opens up the news on her phone and puts on her headphones. On the screen, a stern and resolute old man is being bombarded by countless cameras and microphones. Christina recognizes him. He's the current commander-in-chief of the FAC who took office after the Eclipse operation. Oh, the guy from her notebook.
Can you tell us what the FAC's compensation case has to do with this case? Were there any sinners involved in the case? Is it related to the FAC Commander-in-Chief's return? Why is the FAC involved in this security case? Is this within their jurisdiction? Is there something else going on about this operation plan?
Give us an explanation. More people are paying attention. You can't hide this.
We have nothing to hide. All of FAC's plans and intentions are to protect the city-state. And our operations won't be hindered by such minor issues. I've returned solely to advance the operation proposal.
I don't think I trust whatever this man says.
But since you're here for an interview, I'll take this opportunity to say a few words to the criminals. Stop targeting ordinary people. If your target is FAC, come at us directly. I'll see you on the battlefield.
Stop targeting ordinary people. That garden was not targeting ordinary people. Those are definitely people who have wronged a lot of people in the past. Leaving the East Side Public Security Bureau building, Christina walks alone in the quiet alleyway. The poem and her serial cases have been completed. So what will that woman do next? If Thistle could sneak out of the garden, it is most likely that the mentor isn't at the base right now. So where would she go? To find her client or to bloom another flower? Anyway, the mentor has never taken her seriously from the beginning. Christina has completely understood this, and suddenly she has a strong desire to see her. She wants to ask Coquelic, what is all of this for? Is it necessary to hinder such an important operation? Is it necessary to side with the underground by sacrificing the chance to save the West District? Does the vengeance obtained make the garden happy? No one is happy with
Inspector,
vengeance, right?
I'm inexperienced, careless, and I often mess things up. But sometimes, my terrible intuition is surprisingly accurate. My intuition tells me that the assassination from the poem is not over yet.
Oh boy, there's more dead bodies.
Given that woman's flamboyant personality, it's impossible for her to end it quietly.
Maybe the next target is the commander-in-chief of the FAC. Oh, what the hell happened? As she is saying this, suddenly something sharp pricks the back of her head. Before she could react in shock, Christina lost consciousness. She's always a damsel in distress. Everyone keeps on saving her or she gets knocked out. Oh, the poor girl. The results of the interrogation are handed over to the hush. Under hypnosis, the garden assassin spills everything she knows, limited information. The most important intel has been subjected to counter psychological suggestion and can't be currently extracted. She worries that the mentor has taken on a commission from evil forces. She has caught a glimpse of a long list. She knows the mentor made a dangerous trade for some reason. She deeply regrets sabotaging the mentor's plan. Shalom quietly flips through the report.
In autumn's prime, wine and meat gleam. Gold and silver set the festive scene. As years and years, vast and wide, over dried up wells, I alone stride. As years and years, vast and wide, over dried up wells, I alone stride.
The writing is awkward but full of pride. The author must be very proud of this. She must want to execute her plan perfectly, but sadly it did not happen. But the plan was ultimately disrupted. She had to split into two scenes to cover for another little assassin. The two scenes essentially form a sentence of the poem, set the festive scene. The real target of As Years and Years I Alone Stride is... She glances at the timetable. The agenda of the West District Operation proposal is coming up soon. The Underground wants to disrupt it. If she herself wants to disrupt it, then compared to this tickling performance, she would. Shalom smiles.
Since it's a grand blooming, I suppose it won't just end here. Right, Mentor?
My god, I think this two, Shalom and Coquelic, are doing some amazing mental chess right now. What are they planning? Uh-oh.
The Commander-in-Chief has been attacked!
Oh.
The Commander-in-Chief has been attacked!
Their intentions are impossible to read. It's very hard. I'm trying to guess, but I can't come up with anything. See, the next target is really the Commander-in-Chief.
The criminal is a Garden assassin!
Now, is that Coquelic?
Good job. Let's go back and celebrate.
This part is, oh boy. I'll be right back real quick, okay? I'll leave you in a cliffhanger for a bit, okay? I just need to go to the toilet. Alright, we're back. Ha ha ha. Welcome back, thank you. Okay, where were we? True target. So the true target is the Commander-in-Chief. The Garden Assassin has kidnapped her real target, the FAC Commander-in-Chief. The military vehicle transporting the hostage is leaving the rust, feeding towards east side. Oh.
Keep up with my rhythm.
That Commander-in-Chief's appearance seems like you won't trust him, right? 525 August 15 NF 113, temporary command of the FAC Hush Joint Task Force.
The criminal attacked the temporary command post, used a transport vehicle to kidnap the commander-in-chief, license number DS3864H. The vehicle just passed the rust and is now heading towards east side. Judging from the life science monitoring, the commander is still alive. There is still time. The enemy getting such accurate information indicates that the underground has infiltrated FAC.
Oh boy.
The core rescue operation will be carried out by the Paradiso's Hush unit. The operation time is 2 hours and 13 minutes. Rescue the commander before the designated meeting time. Prevent the spread of panic.
The operation time is 2 hours and 13 minutes to rescue the commander before the designated meeting. Prevent the spread of panic. That's tight. 2 hours.
FAC's main force should not act. Do not disclose any information. Inform them that the commander will arrive on time. During this period, anyone who behaves abnormally, spreads panic, or investigates the commander's whereabouts may be a spy from the underground and will be closely tracked by the 9th Agency.
They're trying to find the mole. Let's go.
The underground has sent an invitation for a skirmish. This is also our chance. The West District operation proposal will definitely be passed. We should clean ourselves up before the war begins and eliminate all moles.
When Christina wakes up, her surroundings are pitch black. The space is vibrating as if she's in a vehicle. Christina gropes around. Behind the dark metal boxes, there are even many people piled up next to her. What? Who are those people? Did she got kidnapped by the garden, perhaps? Her phone is gone. Christina can't contact the outside world, so she takes out a small flashlight to shine around. She gets kidnapped again, right? Oh boy, there are guards and bureaucrats around, as well as some high-ranking individuals whom she can't identify, but they are all unconscious with small flowers blooming on their bodies. Oh no, these are probably all the targets of the garden. Is Christina also included? But she didn't do anything, right? Somehow reminds me of Chief. Right? You're right. Well, the chief is not here right now, so the tradition of getting kidnapped was passed down to Christina.
Of course it's her.
She hastily checks everyone she can see. Fortunately, the degree of blooming is not deep. It seems to be just a means for Coquelic to control people. Chief Christina. It seems too young to be the chief. Now, if she were to awaken to the shackles, we would have our chief back. This is a different chief. A very naive one. Well, the chief is also naive, right? She's so kind. Or they let's just call them they. They're too kind too. Among these people, Christina finds one who is different. He is old but robust, has gray hair, and his body is full of injuries. Many parts of his body have been replaced with machinery, and he is under more severe restrictions than the average person, falling into a deep unconsciousness. This face, Christina remembers seeing it on TV.
The FAC Commander-in-Chief?
Yup. Christina immediately understands her situation as years and years, vast and wide, over dried up wells I alone stride. This is the real fourth scene corresponding to the fourth line of the poem, and she is one of the victims, was attacked last night and brought here. Oh boy! Oh no, what's that nasty sound? It sounds like tentacles. Oh, it's not. Perhaps sensing someone's awakening, a red light emerges from the corner of the shadows. Christina looks over to see the red light transforms into muck, coalescing into filthy humanoid forms. These are the puppets from the underground that Shalom once told her about.
I was right. She really is in cahoots with the underground scoundrels.
What was that? Not gonna lie, you hated Christina in the beginning with all her justice talk. I agree, but I think it's like a defense mechanism to her. So she's not really that hateful, in my opinion. Just a bit annoying, yeah. Even Christina is now a victim, which means the criminal no longer needs a detective. This is the final case. Christina slaps her face hard, turning her cheeks bright red.
Great. There's still time. I won't let you get your way this time.
Oh. We'll bring Christina again. To be lore accurate, sure. We'll bring Christina right there. Oh, we can only use 3 sinners? Okay.
Time for the East Side Acting Inspector to shine.
I don't have much to contribute on the front line.
If you want to use me.
Shalom, yeah, shalom. She can do it. We can just let Christina die. Oh, she's not dying. That's amazing. You know what? So that she's useful, just go there. Charge up that machine.
The red heat shall devour everything.
What does this one do?
The red heat shall devour everything.
Oh my god. What does this do? Invalid area. What? Anyway, it's dead. Oh wow.
Too noisy.
The red heat shall devour everything.
Useful with half HP already gone from the wall. Too noisy. Oh, Christina is too noisy.
Contamination device. I should have known.
Uh-oh.
Fortunately, the FAC armor still has some anti-mania devices. I need to get out before the hypercube storage runs out. I have no idea where this car is going, or how much time I've just wasted. I need to hurry.
She struggles to move the unconscious commander-in-chief, but quickly discovers a chilling device on the man. What? Is this a bomb? Oh shit, it is!
Contamination bomb?
At this moment, the sound of electricity crackling comes from the other end of the darkness. Uh-oh.
Inside the car. A walkie-talkie?
Uh-oh. Is Coke in the other end of the line? Holy shit. Hey, where's my game? Okay. A familiar voice comes from the other end of the walkie-talkie.
Hello there, little detective.
This mission.
She talks so slowly. Final ultimatum. In the speeding vehicle, with Christina as the pawn, Shalom and the mentor begin their showdown. There's a showdown between Coke and Shalom. Let's go.
Stay close.
How I wish this has an
least take you back
animation.
alive.
All right. Stop banging on the door. This is the FAC's super armored car, not the safe you're used to smashing. And stop throwing a tantrum. Didn't you also use dirty tricks to kidnap my people?
Do whatever you want with me. Just let the commander go. This operation in the West is very important. If we can block BR-002, the West can be saved. So many innocent people won't have to be abandoned by the city-state. Now is not the time for you to throw a tantrum.
Sure. You know I don't care. Give me a contact. I want to call your favorite Hush sister.
Hush, sister. A familiar ringtone sounds from the other end of the walkie-talkie.
Oh, how convenient. She's calling you.
Oh, she got her phone. Okay.
You took my phone?
Shush. Adults are talking. Children shouldn't interrupt. I'll mute you.
Yeah, children shouldn't interrupt with the adult talks. What? That does not sound right, but okay. I love Coco. I like her a lot. At least her intentions are clear, unlike Shalom. Shalom makes you wonder, is she really is she trying to use people? Was she sincere? Yeah, basically Shalom just sends mixed signals. Coquelic ignores Chris's roar. She directly answers the incoming call on the phone and turns on the speaker. Behind the driver's cabin, the young girl is clearly irritated. She bangs on the door with all her might, trying to get the caller's attention. Coquelic leisurely holds the phone between herself and the walkie-talkie. The car is going fast and noisy.
Hello, mentor.
Oh, wow.
Hello, Hush. I have your people, but you don't seem surprised at all.
Did Shalom just use Chris as a bait? Just like that, really.
After the first time you kidnapped her, Christina was implanted with a locator. I knew she was near the rust. Naturally, she was kidnapped by you again.
Naturally, she was kidnapped. Oh, she was expecting it.
That's strange. I've had her kidnapped for several hours. Why are you only calling now?
Coquelic notices the banging on the door stops abruptly. She lets out a cold laugh and continues to focus on the phone call. You like the outfit? It's nice, right?
Taking a living person as my tracker. How shameless. The little girl must be heartbroken.
Oh. It's all part of Shalom's plan. Man.
The commander-in-chief is there too, isn't he? We've already locked on to the vehicle's location. This time, it's not the sheriff or the FAC chasing you. It's the Paradisos exclusive Hush unit.
Oh.
We can still talk now, mentor.
Your Hush unit has been harassing me since June. Don't act so distant. And besides, I didn't pick up your call to take orders from you. Listen, Hush of Paradisos. This car contains your commander-in-chief, a dozen important negotiators, and the underground mania bomb you hate the most. It's heading towards Eastside. Right now, an underground puppet is driving the car. Sniping won't affect it. If anything causes the car to slow down during the journey, the bomb will immediately detonate. And the M value within a kilometer radius will exceed 2,000.
Bro, it's either you shoot it down right now and everyone dies in here and in the immediate vicinity, or let it go through to the east side and it will probably explode there. They'll probably make this explode outside east side, huh? Bro, how would they save Chris? Or does Shalom just intend to use her as a bait? Nothing more. So she can actually kill her in cold blood. What?
The only way to defuse the bomb is to dismantle the detonator directly. It's on the old man. The old man is next to your puppy. As for whether she has the ability to do this, we both know the answer. It's 11:32 in the morning now. In less than half an hour, this car will reach the first densely populated area of Eastside. I'm not like you. I don't negotiate. This is what you asked for.
Coke is like a terrorist here, man. Or maybe she really is indeed the terrorist. Coquelic badass, badass.
Understood. This is indeed a choice you would make. The operation in the West District is necessary. So is the Commander-in-Chief. The demands of Paradisos are clear, and I will eliminate the threat at the lowest
Bro, I will eliminate the threat at the lowest cost. I think she's about to discard Christina. I don't know. The car is bumped a few times. Something has clung to the roof. Quite a few. It's the Hush Elite Squad.
Don't be so sure.
Coquelic hangs up the phone and casually unmutes the walkie-talkie. The other end is silent.
Alright, kiddo, don't sulk. So you're being overlooked. That's nothing new.
Oh my god. Did she hear everything that Shalom said? That must have hurt.
Your dearest Shalom sent the Hush Squad, but they're not here to save you. Of course, they can't stop me either. I've told you how to play. Your detective game isn't over yet. Want to continue?
After a moment of silence, a low but firm voice comes from the other end of the walkie-talkie.
I will win. I won't let you have your way.
Good. Then show me your justice.
Wow, she's about to die and she's still talking about justice. Okay. Love her laugh. We can replay that. She's enjoying this. Oh man, the underground mania puppet is driving the car. Coquelic reaches into its body, pulls out a jet black sturdy floral sword. She breaks the car window and vaults onto the roof of the car. I want to see that animated. Facing the rushing wind, she raises her hands to impale three white masked men who leap onto the roof, throwing them off the car. They tumble and bounce like trash, destroying several chasing cars.
Let's see how ridiculous it is.
Coke, so badass. Oh, I thought they're going to use a moving vehicle for this stage, but oh well. It is what it is. Devices. That would have been nice, right? She's sick. Battle booster. What's this? I didn't read, but it's fine, right?
I don't have much to contribute on the front line.
They can
I'll count
pass
on
through
you
that?
guys.
Okay, anyway. Ooh. We'll use Christina also, so she can be useful.
Time for the East Side Acting Inspector to shine.
Hopefully she won't die. Right? She won't die. Right?
Execution time.
We'll just use all of this. Or maybe we can bring... I'll just bring Zoya. Just because
Time for a
I want
little
to use her.
exercise.
Or we can bring also 99. That's fine.
I can feel my blood boiling.
And it would have been too hard since they already used it before. I know, right? I don't know. Maybe they forgot about it. While flexing skins. Yeah, we'll flex skins because I don't use them a lot. Oh boy. Where the...
Time to die.
Oh!
Time to die.
It's not charging. I overlooked that. Oh man.
Too noisy. Quiet.
What now? Okay, it's dead. That 99 skin, it looks amazing, right?
The red heat shall devour everything.
It that skin emphasizes 99's cake.
Time to die.
Okay, it's dismantled.
This isn't a very complicated bomb, but Christina doesn't have the time to think about that. She has more pressing matters. Her back view is 10 over 10. Totally agree. The door at the driver's seat swings open with a clatter, allowing a gust of wind and shards of shattered glass to flood into the carriage where Christina is. She quickly rushes out, her first action being to grab the Mania puppet. She hurls the puppet out of the window and quickly grabs hold of the steering wheel herself, searching for the brakes. She realizes that they have been removed. What? They're going at full speed?
Coquelic!
Lifting her head again, she finds that Coquelic has already taken a seat on the hood of the car, her back to Christina. Her hair streaming through the broken windshield obscures Christina's view. That's so badass of her. It's like she's waiting for... It's like she's bored. When will this be over? She's sitting in front of the windshield.
It's 11:56. Almost time.
I've already defused the bomb. You...
Oh, is that so? Well done. Do you want me to praise you?
That does not sound like a praise at all.
Stop messing with me. That was the simplest of traps. Even an amateur like me could easily disarm it. You never intended to kill anyone with that.
Oh? So it was just... the reason for that is probably just to lure Shalom, huh? She's just chilling. Yeah, she is.
If you weren't aiming to kill the commander-in-chief, then who's your real target? And why are you doing this?
It's Shalom. So the bait is... So both of the bait of Shalom and Coke is Christina, huh?
What are you trying to tell us?
The wind makes her voice somewhat unclear.
The Hush Squad has given up on forcibly attacking this vehicle. They can't do anything about me. They did leave a final ultimatum, though. They said that 1 minute before entering the danger zone, they would detonate the entire vehicle.
Oh my god, and everyone in there will be toast.
You bastard! Give me your phone. I'll tell them that the bomb has been defused, that it's safe now. All we need to do is stop the car. I can drive it until it runs out of fuel if necessary.
I already told them that.
Huh? She did? Then why are they still going to bomb them?
5 minutes before you disarmed the bomb, I knew you could do it. So I sent a message to the Hush. She hasn't responded to me yet. Do you think it's because she hasn't seen it? Or because she doesn't believe it?
Shalom just doesn't take any chances. Everything to her is an object that she can use, right? That's just so sad.
What did you say?
Oh, the poor Christina. She's gonna face reality that Shalom does not really care about her.
Or is it because...
Far ahead on the road, a blurry figure appears. Just by the silhouette, Christina recognizes who that is. Shalom is standing in the middle of the road with Rahu at her side. Oh,
isn't that your beacon of justice?
Christina can no longer hear Coquelic's taunts. She sees the black Grim Reaper, the Paradeiso's weapon known as Shorl, slowly opening. Oh my god. Really? Time to face reality. Oh, the poor girl.
Shut Shalom?
She does not care about you. She's just using you. She has seen its power before. It was once a magnificent force for justice that she trusted immensely. But now, it fills her with fear.
I did it. I've already stopped her. Believe me. I beg you. Don't use it. Please.
Bro, I don't want to watch or read. Oh no. Swirl slowly unfurls as if amassing energy. It analyzes the scene as if calculating death tool. Waves of light follow over it like a cruel countdown.
By the way, that old man won't die so easily. Otherwise, the underground guy wouldn't have asked me to do this. But I can't say the same for the others in this vehicle. Including you.
Oh boy. She looks ahead at the road where the Hush is standing in the center along with the black-clothed guardian. Coquelic scoffs disdainfully, flips back onto the roof of the car and leaves, but not before uttering one last sentence.
Goodbye, envoy of justice.
Oh my god, may you rest in peace, Christina. Right now, the only person in Chris's eyes is Shalom. The broken car window allows them to recognize each other at this distance. Shalom's expression is like frozen statue until, at one moment, Christina sees her lips move.
Position. Force. Timing. Go.
Oh no! A blue light shoots vertically into the sky from the center of the swirl. Several rings of light are immediately projected onto the ground in front of the vehicle. The moment the uncontrolled vehicle drives into them, something descended from the sky. Bro, nuclear launch detected. White light covers everything in front of Chris's eyes, and a massive shockwave flips her over. The airbag deploys but is of little use as Chris's head slams hard onto the ground.
My work here is done.
Bro!
I wish you good luck.
That's very fitting. Yeah, her work there is done. That fits, right? Her work is done. She just blasted Chris to smithereens. That's dark, I know. My god, what a coincidence. And she says that very coldly. Good lord. Shalom stops the situation in her own way, but every gain comes at a cost. Is that Christina, the cost?
Please protect me, Chief!
In the middle of the highway, amidst the fiery ruins, Shalom slowly walks over the scorched road surface to find the old man. His uniform is torn, revealing more than half of his mechanical prosthetic limbs. Even his heart area has a faint light pulsating. At least half of his body has not been destroyed by the impact. It's as resilient as iron. Several medical personnel rush over, administer CPR, and perform a series of procedures. The old man suddenly opens his eyes and takes a deep breath. What about Christina?
Glad to see you're all right, Commander.
Hush.
This dude is still useful, that's why they saved him. He gasped for breath, hard to speak, but his gaze remains fixed on Shalom.
I'm still alive. Did you use Rebel?
Oh, the poor guy.
Rest assured, to use that kind of power on you, I would need to apply for permission, which would certainly not be granted. Besides, your body is very robust. There's no need for me to intervene.
What about the others?
The others?
They're gone! He turns his head to look in the direction of the transport vehicle. The large vehicle has already toppled over. The contamination cleanup team inspects the remnants of the mania bomb. No need for further action. The attack from shore directly purified all the contamination. No, it destroyed everything with a power from higher up. A more lethal strike.
The vehicle contained a large amount of level 5 mania pollutants. You could withstand the impact, but you definitely couldn't withstand the contamination. Direct purification from Paradisos is the most prudent solution, with the least cost.
They were not so robust, I know. Even Christina. We have not seen her yet.
With the least cost? Like what you did in the West District in March. BR-002. A second time. Was that also what you call the least cost?
Yes. The underground is in motion. Time is limited. And the mission I received was very clear. At all costs.
Understood. If this is the result of Paradiso's calculations, we can only trust it. Only you can do this.
Paradisos is like a very cold machine that is only calculating the pros and cons. The commander-in-chief murmurs, pushing away the helping hand offered by Hush and struggling to get up. His entire body of metal organ makes a dense noise as he finally stands up. It's so rational, it is, but humanity is not like that. Are they human in Paradisos, I wonder? How could they stand this? You know, it just feels like they don't have emotions in there. Not surprised other people think of them as scientists. It's because they're cold and calculative.
Killing an old man doesn't require such a grand scheme. It's a smokescreen. Just like the serial cases they were involved in previously. They're trying to divert our attention to make their next move.
Then what is their next move? My god, these people are doing a lot of mental chess. Diversion, I know. It's diversion again.
That woman has an entire assassination list. Oh, the backbone of this operation. The backbone of FAC. She's already got a handle on some of their whereabouts. Not all. She's trying to pry my mouth open. Those scumbags know all too well. Killing just me won't be enough. FAC has plenty of warriors. If they want to halt the operation, they'll have to kill everyone.
Are they trying? Is the goal of the underground to dismantle the FAC? Well, if they do, then the government won't have their military anymore, right? Is this the end? The real goal?
Dream on. Go back. Don't waste time on me. Round up all the spies and all the agents inside FAC who have turned against us. Their bold actions mean that our operation plan is already posing a real threat to them. Which means we absolutely have to push through.
What is this plan they're about to do, though? We are so out of loop in here.
An FAC's meant to die on the battlefield against Mania, not at the hands of these scoundrels. We'll continue our fight. You go and make them pay.
Everyone is thinking next level, especially Shalom and Coquelic. I know. This event feels like a battle between Shalom's Doggo Harem and Coquelic's Garden Harem. It's a battle of these hot ladies. By the end, it becomes mind-blowing. Oh boy, I can't wait.
Of course, the 9th Agency and Hush have already taken action. If the enemy can't kill you, their plans will be completely exposed.
No sleep. We can continue tomorrow, okay? We can still do 1 more hour. I'll stream it until we finish the event. Streaming back to back for 3. We'll see. If I survive. It sucks when you have to go to work the next day. But I'll try my best, okay? It's a miracle. This is at the expense of my good night's sleep, okay? A few soldiers rush up to help the old man leave. Before getting into the car, he takes one last look back.
There's an agent, a sinner, who locked up the front seats before the explosion, blocking 20% of the firepower. I hope she's okay.
Is that Chris?
Is she one of yours?
She is my subordinate.
And you truly have no humanity.
That's so true. That's so true. She's so cold. Why do I like this girl again? Basically because she's just hot and very calculative and evil. My god, I'm being brainwashed. She's evil and cold. And the other one is an assassin who also coldly kills and is very seductive. Yep, we like hot and crazy women in Path to Nowhere. Truly brainwashed. I even bought the skin, bro. Okay, let's continue. The FAC special vehicle drives away. Shalom turns and head towards the transport vehicle. Rahu is giving first aid to Christina. Oh my god. The moment the attack was launched, Christina turned to close the door. Rahu left Shalom and rushed to the front of the car, shielding her with her shields. The detective was not directly torn apart by the shockwave from above, but the fused metal still pierced her waist. Oh my god, there's a metal embedded in her. But thank God Rahu is here. Is this... I don't know. Did Shalom order Rahu to save Christina? Or was this voluntarily... did by Rahu? Rahu badass too, I know. She's also hot. At least she's not entirely good. She had her own blood on her hands, but at least she's a lot better than Shalom. She's stuck in place, unable to move, and the loss of blood makes her consciousness hazy. Through the bloody mist in front of her, Christina can't see who's approaching, but she recognizes the familiar footsteps.
Rahu, let me handle this.
She's gonna heal her, ain't she? Hard to say which one. See, we don't know. We don't know their motives. Why is this so difficult? She bends down and holds Chris's hand.
Where's the commander? What about the others?
Girl, you should worry about yourself.
I've already dismantled the device. I did it. There was no need.
Not everyone is as sincere as you. That woman has set up even more cruel traps. Such a risk cannot be ignored.
Okay, that passes as an explanation, I guess.
Then, can I go and check? I want to know whether I managed.
There's no need for that.
Her right eye reveals a faint triangle, and at the same time, Christina feels something touching her soul. It's a touch of white light, a vague giant shadow. Christina feels nauseous as if she's been invaded and squeezed. What's this sassy scene? The pain in her body is lessening, but the sickness cannot be eliminated. She wants to struggle, wants to shout questions, wants answers.
Tell me.
The soul touch power. Her soul touch power is sus. Also, we still don't know what is Shalom's real power. It's all confidential still.
What the commander just said. ER 002. The March uprising in the West District.
Uh-oh.
Were you involved?
Yeah, she is involved. Yeah.
What do you mean by twice? What about BR 002 and NF 104? Is it related to this? Didn't you say you're still investigating?
Clearly she lied to you.
Shalom. What you've done, is it really justice?
Oh, this is a slap to her face. There's no justice in this world, Chris. Wake up! After a long silence, the nauseous feeling disappeared. Shalom lets go of Christina's hand, clean and neat.
Forget it.
Shalom gets up and returns to her shorel. What? Instead of saving her, she's about to shoot her? Good lord! Christina opens her eyes wide. She finally sees the person in front of her clearly. That person is looking down from a high place, indifferent, looking down at her. Then she turns her head indifferently. Oh my god. Hi Tyrex, welcome, welcome. Thank you for dropping by. She's gonna shoot her, ain't she? Oh my god, thank you for the tier 2, Tyrex. I really appreciate it. Oh my god, a lot of people have subbed today. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for trusting this Pepega streamer. Okay, let's continue with the story. All of Christina's courage and grievances were instantly shattered by this sudden indifference. Girl, don't trust her. It's enough if you're here. Thank you so much. Hi, Kagari, welcome. I enjoy what you're doing. Yes, I just play what I want to play. I play what I enjoy. "24 hours? No, I took a break earlier, Kagri. I need to make dinner and eat dinner. But we're trying to finish as much as we can right now." I already slept and she's still all. No, I took a break. Don't worry. Anyway, let's go. What's your dinner? Filipino beef steak. You slept too long there. Girl dinner. Yeah, we're having girl dinner right now. Yes, girl dinner with Coquelic and Shalom. This insane, evil, hot women in Fast and Nowhere. Okay. Where were we? All of Christina's courage and grievances were instantly shattered by this sudden indifference.
No, wait. I just...
Cabernet's gonna be jealous. She had her time in the previous event. You know, I want to read that on stream. If I have the time, maybe we can do that. You don't say Filipino beef steak. It's beef steak. Isn't it bistek in Filipino? Didn't have to. No, I was in Japan back then when it was released, so I couldn't stream it.
Basic first aid is enough. Contact MBCC to take her away.
Bro, what the fuck is this? This is so cold, man. She won't even heal her because she's already useless. What the fuck? And then she's gonna throw her at MBCC because she's not useful anymore. This girl. Why do I like her again? Cheater is hunting some Kanajos in Japan. Maybe.
No, I just want to know.
You were prying too much, Christina. You should have let it go if you're infatuated with her. Don't ask anymore. Not gonna lie, you like Coco more. I like both of them, Caramel. I hate myself.
Sorry, Shalom. I just...
Too late. Too late. You shouldn't have cried, girl.
Rahu.
Oh no. Oh no. Rahu gets up and leaves Christina once she confirms the arrival of the rescue team. It seems like this is also against Rahu's wishes. She's hiding her eyes. Coco is 100% better, the hidden mom. Yeah, I guess if... Yeah, in terms of being a better person, even though both of them are evil, I think Coco has more of a heart and a feeling that Shalom. We're gonna go to work soon. Have a fun stream. Thank you, Kaguri. Thank you for dropping by. You want her at S4? Oh boy, that's already expensive, Caramel. Rahu does not have a choice, huh? I think in Rahu's mind, am I next? Am I going to get discarded soon? I wonder. You're already 50-50. Do it! Okay, the Shorel. Do you think the Shorel is an AI? It does have some thoughts, right? The West District Operation Plan has been unanimously approved. The construction of the Defense Network confirmed. Funds, resources, and manpower will be in place immediately. Internal investigation and tactical meeting will begin immediately. The underground won't sit idly by. Be prepared, X. In this FAC operation, you have a more important, real task to complete.
The requests have been received, and I will fulfill them all. As I always have.
Is Shalom's we have characters here that are named after letters, right? Like R from the prologue. Is X actually Shalom? Yes. Oh my god. So perhaps she knows of the chief, huh? Hash X is her code. Ah, okay, got it. But 11 assets. Oh, better save, Caramel. A few months will pass by really fast. Oh, hi! LC Dion. White Rose, thank you for dropping by. In the distance, the garden's mentor, who easily escaped, is happily looking at the other side of the rust, where the FAC Temporary Operation Headquarters is emitting a sharp sound.
Oh dear, I failed the task and got made. What should I do next?
I think this is all still part of her plan.
Trouble is coming. Dear client, what are you going to do?
I think she also hates her client. She doesn't give a single fuck. I know. I love her.
Don't go.
Oh, the poor Christina. She's being abandoned. Is she gonna turn into Sayaka Miki from Madoka Magica? Is she gonna get a oh, we're on part 3. Will she turn to the dark side? See, we love Christina. Yeah, she needs a lot of hugs right now. She just got discarded like an object. Okay, West District Operation 1. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me count how many is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Oh my god. This will take another 2 hours, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, roughly 2 hours again. Okay, we can do it, Chidori. I can do this. You grew to like Christina in the... Yeah, poor her. Everything about Christina screams bad luck or tragedy. Let me check how many point in the 4. Okay, thank you. If not, we can still continue tomorrow. Same, when she was the annoying brat at the beginning, she really resembles the character of Sayaka Miki in Madoka Magica. Because at first, that character also... Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That character also at first was very determined about justice. Thank you for the follow too, RB. I appreciate it. And then at the end, Sayaka Miki couldn't handle the cruel world, and then she turned into a witch. Is that going to happen to Christina? I hope not. This is going to be painful. Okay, West District Operation 1. Let's continue. I cannot bear the cliffhanger, man. The chapter 4 only has 4 points. Okay, 5, 4, 3. I can do this. Never mind 3. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for checking it out. I hope we can finish before 3 a.m. because I need to actually wake up at 6. I'm so dead tomorrow, but it is what it is. At the behest of the Paradiso, Shalom marshals the resources at her disposal and commences her battle plan. The last ones are longer. Okay. We'll stream... I can still do maybe an hour, and then we can continue tomorrow. How many hours do you have left? Maybe an hour. So I guess tomorrow I will stream. I will do my very best to stream again tomorrow, because we need to procrastinate this event.
The battered soul is singing, leading the way for us.
We'll leave the best part for tomorrow, I guess. The end game for tomorrow then. Okay. The best part is tomorrow. The assassination attempt on the FAC Commander-in-Chief has shaken the entire city-state. The FAC Public Security Bureau, 9th Agency, and Paradiso's Hush Unit are conducting a joint investigation with astonishing efficiency. The goal is to eliminate all obstacles before the Black Ring blockade operation begins in August. Under the coordination of Paradiso's Special Envoy, Hush X, the joint investigation team is closely tracking all suspicious individuals during the intelligence blockade. A list of suspects has been quickly identified. Plus, more enemies have exposed themselves in the intense attack against X. The operation is being carried out discreetly and swiftly. Most of the culprits are intelligence agents who have been bought out or implanted by the enemy. Through them, we've obtained further information about their handlers and captured many underground members. The threat is gradually being eliminated, and the official Black Ring blockade operation can be launched soon. The West District shall never be abandoned. We cannot repeat the same mistakes. (2:23 p.m. August 17th, NF 113 FAC Black Ring Blockade Operation Joint Command. The preparation for battle is going smoothly. The important thing now is intelligence security. If the plan for the Anti-Mania Blockade Network's core base gets leaked, the underground will definitely strike without mercy. Your decoy strategy has been very effective. They are in a very vulnerable position right now.
Understood. Since the hush system has already been compromised, my presence is the best bait for the underground.
My god, after using Chris as bait, she is now bait. On top of that, we need you to ensure your own safety. Though the substitute is about to take over, our strategy must remain consistent after the battle starts. At this stage, your observations are indispensable. Do not allow for any disruptions, or else our whole battle plan will be at risk.
Understood. I will hold out safely until the end of the battle and complete the handover. Plus, besides you, I also have Rahu protecting me. There won't be any problems.
Wait, is this shore have a mind of its own? Oh my god. So who is the owner here, Shalom or the Shorel? I don't know. This woman is very enigmatic, man. Shorel spins around, scanning the black-clad guard nearby. She hears the conversation clearly but shows no expression. That FAC has repeatedly overstepped our orders to her. Her behaviors in the recent kidnapping incident is an outrageous example. Okay, so it was Rahu who's actually saved Chris, huh? But she cannot. She really needs to follow. It's like she has a shackle, from Shalom, huh? She has no choice but to follow. They are Paradiso's people, at least I think. I finished the story and I still don't understand Shalom. I begin to question if Shalom is actually human. She's so cold. It feels like she's not human at all, I think. Or maybe there is a human being as cold as her, but impossible. It's like she only weighs like the cause and the effect, something like that. Doesn't care about other people's feelings. At least that part will be answered. Okay. I can't wait. Did something happen to the mark you gave her? Or was there a problem with the initial instructions? She obviously overemphasizes her role as a guard, which compromises her obedience as a result. In her loyalty test, she even submitted a so-called action statement claiming that if there were obstacles for specific missions, there's a chance that she might disobey orders, and warned us to be careful when using her. With this attitude, Shalom can't help but chuckle, unintentionally interrupting Shorel.
I think she's seriously creating her own user manual.
What the
That's
hell?
exactly something Rahu would do. A tool that can actively provide a detailed instruction manual is more trustworthy, don't you think?
What was that? Shorel is a device given by Paradisos to communicate and protect their useful tools. I see. Oh my god. And the power we're actually using is only a tool because Shalom have not revealed what her real powers are. BRB, okay, see you later. Need to do her interrogation, me too. Even Coke's interrogation, I want to do it too. Indeed, someone specifically requested her. The threat from the underground is growing day by day. The crisis that Hush faces will eventually fall on more people. There is a big shortage of capable guards. Do you agree with his statements? Shalom nods with a grin.
She's very reliable and handy. After I leave, there will be many people who want her. So please help choose the most suitable position for her.
What does leave mean? I hope that's not a death flag. Shorl slowly opens its dark body as it stares at her, revealing the light blue core that once destroyed an FAC heavy armored vehicle in one hit and quietly scans the sinner before it. M value fluctuation safe, emotional fluctuation safe, psychological indicators stable, mental activity level high. Result, Hush is stable. Shalom doesn't look up. She flips through the report in her hand with a smile and sips on warm water as she lets Shorl scan her inside out. This is probably a level 3 scan. Teasing Shorl is pretty boring, but unfortunately she can't tease anyone else now. As Shorl closes up again, Shalom shuts her eyes. The channel is open and the orders have arrived. Who is this? Oh wait, let me drink some water. Okay. The FAC operation plan has finally been approved, but the costs are still too high. The various forces in the city-state are disgruntled with this West District operation, and it will cost a lot to appease them. Paradisos is supporting them to achieve more important goals. All of them must be achieved. Thus, Hush X's observation and strategy are necessary. The requirements are as follows. Provide a plan to weed out all internal spies, catch as many high-ranking underground members as possible, and find the real entrance to the underground. Ensure the formation of the defense belt and closely monitor the defense network. If the underground's shepherd tries to break through, immediately lock their position and go for the kill at all costs. That will be the ultimate victory for humanity. We still don't know who is the shepherd, right? Ensure that BR002 is completely controlled and find a way to suppress it. The first goal is to strike the underground. The second goal is to stimulate the city-state's economy. If the largest black ring in West District can become a new hypercube mine, Nirvana will have fewer complaints. What is this? This operation is basically like they spending money on this so that they can earn more money. What the hell? Not only spending money, spending lives also. It's all just business, apparently. You've completed requirement 1 and 2. For requirement 3, there is an add-on requirement. You need to return to the observatorium and confirm the direction in the mania level. The situation is too chaotic. Too much risk and turbulence plagues West District. We should directly use the purge order as planned in March. Let SHP-13 swallow BR002 corpus, then pacify both threats in one go with our rules. We've invested so much yet ended up with a black ring that we can't control at all. West District is still in chaos and every step we take is precarious. The change of plan was too radical and she. Wait, is Paradisos the one behind the BR002? What the hell? This is all a conspiracy, and a lot of people are dying for this. She has validated the accuracy of the Hush system, achieving mass mental observation and induction. She even accomplished our most important goal that we haven't been able to achieve for years, luring out the underground shepherd. Lore in the limited event. I know. What the hell? This is important. Corpus 02 has taken on a fixed form as a black ring. Once the defense network is established, all we need to do is prepare and wait. Humanity will have the upper hand. It will definitely try to come and swallow its prey, revealing its whereabouts in the process. As long as we eliminate this ultimate threat, everything will return to normal. Each of you here has agreed to let her carry out the mission regardless of the cost of your own rational judgments. Agreed. If we need to change the plan, we can initiate the revision agenda. Pointless regret only corrodes rationality. These people are always talking about rationality there. Are these a bunch of robots, perhaps? They're too cold to be humans. They don't even have a right to be called human at all. Yeah, I didn't realize this happened after the main story. Good lord! I haven't even finished the main story. I'm still at chapter 9. But still, this is an enjoyable event. Spoilers, it's fine, it's fine. I'll deal with the spoilers. It's okay also because if you read the main story, you can deduce on what will happen next, right? Somehow it makes things exciting for me. This master plan's only setback is our failure to successfully recover SHP-13 as planned and having her fall into the hands of an unknown faction. We are still in the execution phase of the plan, so X can continue to handle it. I wonder who is SHP-13? Is that Zoya, perhaps? Excellent, X. We'll leave it to you. The Research Institute will synchronize all the data you observe. You also need to submit your plan for approval before it can be implemented. Shorl's alert level has gone up a level. Your usage period is almost up. We need to help you control your own risk. Is that alright? Are they asking Shalom if it's alright to kill her? Oh, 13 is the chief. I see. It must be hard to understand some things. Okay. Got it. It's fine. It will become obvious later on. I want to work on the main story, man. But I have so many backlogs on my gacha games. Okay, understood. So 13 is the chief. Okay. So the chief is also part of their fucking experiment. What the hell? And who is trying to break us out or have woken the chief in MBCC is probably part of Paradisos or not. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. It will become obvious later. Basically, Chief is lost right now. Yeah, that's what someone already told me that on Twitter. It's okay. They know now, Caramel. They know. That's pretty much what is needed for this event, mostly. Okay, yeah. I was asking some questions about the Endless Nightmare event on Twitter. That was the Drea event, right? And some people answered on Twitter that the chief was missing. That's when I knew that, right? The chief is gone now. Where did she go? I don't know yet. We shall find out when we read it. Of course, I can sense the expectation you have for me. The battle arrangement from the FAC has been synchronized. Hush X is ready, and we'll begin observation in 1 minute to confirm the status of BR-002. I should complete the requirements as always. Shalom sounds like a robot here. Chapter 12 is quite surprising to say the least too. I can't wait. If only I could just stream all day, man. I wouldn't mind. But reality hits and, you know, have to go to work so that I can gacha. Sag. Battle booster. What are these? Whatever. We'll just use that.
Getting my hands dirty could be fun.
So you can buy more skins. Yes, exactly. Oh, we got the juicy part. Are we in the juicy part already? What the hell? Oh fuck, I missed. Oh
Time to
no,
die.
time to die. Ripperoonies. Great! I
Quite too
missed. I fucking missed.
The red heat. The red
Oh, they're
heat
dead. It's fine.
shall devour everything.
Event still unfinished. Yes, I'm not done with the event yet. Shidori is currently procrastinating right now. Is it here or there? Okay. Great. Could you deal with that? Thank you.
Time to die.
Wow. She has Pepega damage. That 99 is bare. Does not have any crime brand, but it's okay. Oh my fucking god, it's already 1:35 a.m. There's still motorcycle. Does it really matter if you miss some anyway? Miss what? Event? Ah, if you miss some enemies, I see. Flexing bakery skin. We got to appreciate those buns. 2:23 p.m. August 17th, NF 113, secret base of the garden. No sunlight shines into the base. Coquelic leans against the doorpost, quietly contemplating something with her eyes closed. After a while, she opens her eyes and stretches dramatically. She's like a cat stretching.
That trip was exhausting. My back hurts from sleeping.
Wow, everything that happened bored her to death.
Garofano, I want to take a bath. With roses this time. I want the tea to be rose too, as well as the snacks.
Wow, I want to give her a bath too.
Oh, I forgot. She hasn't woken up yet.
Oh, she's still in the coma, I see.
Fine, Sumire can do it. Are you in a better mood now? If so, can you give me a massage?
Wow, these lucky ladies get to touch Coke's skin.
As you wish.
Warm spring water pours into the square bath. Fresh, bright red rose petals float on the surface. Coquelic soaked inside, happily enjoying Sumeri's service. What kind of service?
That feels much better. How's Garofano?
She's still deep asleep, but thanks to your help extracting the filth from her body, she is no longer producing any contamination. Some newbies are taking care of her. She should be waking up soon.
That's good then. Add another rule to the garden's manual. Don't blindly listen to the employer's orders to use weird powers. Always rely on yourself. Or ask the mentor for help.
All right.
That's her being
I'll add
nice,
it as rule
right?
number 73.
Is it just me? But Coke seems to be adding some weird rules if she thinks about it.
As for Thistle...
Oh, I think Thistle is goodbye forever. She's learning. I see. True mommy. Right.
She brought it upon herself.
Silence.
She repeatedly disobeyed my orders and acted on her own, and fell for such an obvious trap. If I hadn't taken precautions in advance, she might have leaked all kinds of information. I won't go save her again. Let her suffer the consequences of her actions.
Oh, it's like a mom teaching her kid the wrong thing they did. Yes, mama. After another long silence, Coquelic reluctantly continues the conversation.
Okay. She's probably with the psychologist at the 9th Agency right now. I set a reverse psychology trap for her. They're going to be busy for a few days. It's safer for her to be locked up in the 9th Agency than to be running around the garden. That silver spider never saw eye to eye with Hush, and wouldn't hand her over.
Who's this silver spider? Is it Langley, perhaps? I think that's Langley. So Langley is at odds with Shalom, huh? Probably, yeah, they're talking about the ninth agency though, so that's probably Langley.
She'll probably end up in your bureau. That's quite suitable for her. She has completed her revenge. Before she figures out what she wants, she should just calm down for a bit.
She'll probably end up in your bureau. So, This'll a sinner soon, right?
I didn't say I despise her. Newbies don't know the rules and break them. But she beats all of you in at least one aspect. She does everything for herself, and wouldn't sacrifice herself for others, or let herself be taken advantage of. From this perspective, she's the most like me. She makes me less worried about her than the rest of you.
That sounds like she's a proud mom. She's just like me.
As long as she's okay.
Silence.
Mentor, you have never acted in such a high-profile way before. You've attracted so much attention this time. Is that okay?
Definitely a mom to the garden. Quite a unusual mom, but mom nonetheless, I guess. Coquelic laughs. Only Sumerev would ask something like this. She's usually soft and shy, but becomes very direct at critical times. She tilts her head up and playfully flicks Sumerev's chin. That sounds so sexy.
If you're afraid of being implicated, just hide well. I don't need your help anyway.
No. I've been prepared to meet my fate since the day I joined the garden. And you are the strongest one there is. I don't believe that anyone can defeat you. It's just, you've always hated the conflict between the underground and Paradisos. You even chose this secluded place as a result. Is there a deeper reason for your involvement this time?
Okay, please. Do explain.
No, I was just feeling sluggish in spring and didn't want to move or bother with them. Now that summer is here, it's time for the flowers to bloom and for me to take action.
Bro! Oh, she was just tired, so she didn't do anything. But since it's spring, she wanted to enjoy herself, I guess. She's bored. She's not in the mood, exactly. This girl. I like her a lot.
Those guys from Hush have been annoying me for a long time. I can't stand flies buzzing around my garden. That's all there is to it.
As she speaks, she brushes aside Sumerev's long black hair, hooks her neck to pull in closer, then gazes into her eyes. I'm feeling things. Can you imagine what's happening right now? I think their foreheads are touching.
Why are you asking this? You usually don't care about these things. You've always wanted to leave the garden. This is the first time you've come back to the garden to find me. And those who come to the garden to find me have only one reason.
Smells like flower. Yeah, smells like flower. Anyone wants to sniff at Coke? Raise your hands. I'm one of them.
How's your vengeance coming along? For your kind and gentle chief who ended up killed.
I want to go
Need my
sniff
help?
her. Welcome back, Elysion White Rose. Or should I just call you White Rose? You love the garden. Yeah, I have learned to love the garden too. Hands up. Okay, a lot of people raising their hands that they want to sniff at Coquelic. We are also down bad. The sudden change of topic makes Sumerev freeze.
You left the MBCC for this, right? You wouldn't possibly let those who hurt her off the hook.
Hurt her? The chief?
Who did you go kill in West District? Rustfire? The executive committee? Who else? Those high-ranking execs from Nirvana? Can you find the chance
Oh
to
my
strike?
god. she's killing everyone that hurts the chief. Wow, that's dedication. Proud down bad. We can't help it when we play this game. Need to do Sumer's interrogations to understand the story. Oh, good lord, I need to read a lot. Sumer is really dedicated. Also, I heard something about Coquelic being removed from China or something. Message wasn't clear. Yeah, I heard the news also. Apparently, some guy who was complaining said that, I mean, that guy reported to the authorities that Coquelic is like a symbol of rebellion or going against the government. Now, the CN government wants to remove her from the game.
Yes. Thanks to you diverting their attention with
For
your recent
real?
activity.
Yeah.
I've had the opportunity to get close to them.
That's what you can find on Twitter. Okay, I'm not entirely sure if that is 100% true. But according to the tweets, yep, that's real. It's just censorship. Apparently, there is a report involved. If it's just censorship, I think they changing her outfit will suffice. But it seems like it's the character itself. That's why they're removing her entirely. But it seems like she's very important in the story. Why would they do this? Goodness gracious. May that guy have terrible roles in all the gacha games he plays.
To avoid interfering with your actions, I've been very discreet. No one will discover that this is the work of the garden.
I don't know if it's a guy or lady. Well, there's a rumor that it's a guy. What's gonna happen to the story then? Gacha curse. What's gonna happen to the story? Usually, if you try to remove a character from a story or a TV series, you kill off that character. So I'm expecting that in this story, they might actually kill off Coquelic. Sumer is very angry at Chief's death. That's why she wants revenge.
Well done. There's no news of this anywhere. You're truly my best student. So, has your anger subsided? You feel better? You've avenged so many wrongs and should feel happier by now. How about giving me a smile? Oh, I haven't seen you smile in a long time. Seeing you so bitter puts me in a bad mood, too.
I've eliminated many Rustfire thugs, executive officers, and Nirvana scum. I've killed so many enemies, yet I don't feel like I've completed my vengeance.
Oh, you need to ask yourself, is this what Chief wants you to do? Stop this. Hatred only, what's this? Produce more hatred. Not Coquelic. Well, in narratives, that's what happens. They kill off the character if they need to remove them.
There are simply too many of them to kill. There are too many bastards who are responsible for her pain.
Bro.
I can't kill them all. They don't even know what they've done.
Bro. Don't do this. She bends over in agony, burying her face in her hands.
You once said that the joy from vengeance would liberate me from hatred. But this hatred is endless. It's blurring and wearing me down. I have no way of freeing myself.
It's an endless loop. You should just stop summering. Stop. Her interrogation sure hits the same way. Oh my god. I really need to read it.
You've also been dealing with endless hatred. How do you cope? How do you stop your heart from becoming numb?
That's a very difficult question to answer.
Or is this just the price I have to pay for giving away my heart? Because after losing her, I can never find a replacement.
I don't know what to say about that.
Is that why you told us to only love ourselves forever?
Yeah, because if you give if you give yourself to another person, this is what happens. You just cannot let go.
I don't know what to do. I need your guidance.
She needs a hug, good lord. Somebody so gay for the chief. I know, right? She really cares so much about the chief. If only I could hug her, but the screen is in the way.
You're living well and suddenly someone stabs you, but you can't find the culprit. You can only fumble blindly in the dark. This is not vengeance. You're just being driven by pain. Fate has hurt you. You need to first find out who's the bastard that did it. Then figure out how to deal with him.
Ah, she has a point. Because Sumeri have only killed the small guys. Not the real cause of the chief's quote-unquote death. Depends which gender did you choose for chief. Of course, we go for the female chief. But if you want the male chief, that's fine too. I don't mind. I just like Yuri in my game.
If you can't find the culprit, just let it go for now. Maybe in a couple of days, he'll come to you head on. As for how to punish bad fate, there are other ways aside from an eye for an eye.
You mean...
If that idiot is still alive, find her and take her back. There's nothing wrong with liking someone.
Wow.
Instead of giving your heart away, why don't you get her to give her heart to you?
Wow.
And hold on to it tightly.
Mom is full of what's this wisdom? This is yes, go save the chief, Sumere. Supporting the daughter. Yes, very supportive. Go get your wife, she says. Mom is full of support. I know. What if there's going to be... Well, never mind. For now, let it be that it's a supporting mom in Sumere.
I would like to go find her if I had the chance. I want to see how that silly girl is doing. But...
She smooths Sumere's hair and flashes a rare, gentle smile. Oh, I want to see that smile.
Listen up. This is the last time I'm teaching you.
Oh?
I won't say it again. You are all flowers that I've picked. You all more or less have some of my qualities to have been able to join my garden. The more beautiful the flower, the more bugs it attracts. And you all know how much these self-righteous bugs love to trample on flowers.
Oh my god, Mom is telling us to go squash the bugs that are bothering us.
Flowers are indeed fragile. The more beautiful they are, the likelier they are to bend and wither with a slight blow. Just like how pitiful all of you were when you first came to me.
What is that? The first hint, Chief may still be alive in this whole story, right? If a certain someone end up at the bureau, it will become a very tense place. Oh boy, who is that someone? Is it Coke?
But it's okay. Let them come. You might appear weak, but you're stronger than you think.
Yep, let the bugs come, and then they're gonna step all over them.
If you're crushed, you'll bloom again next year.
Wow.
If you're burned, you'll sprout new buds from the ashes. Fate can break you, but it can never destroy you. As long as you keep your roots firmly in the ground.
Wow. I want a mom like her. This is so inspirational, man. If you're crushed, you'll bloom again next year. If you're burned, you'll sprout new buds from ashes. Fate can break you, but it can never destroy you. As long as you keep your roots firmly to the ground. I love you, Mom. Best mommy in Path to Nowhere.
Don't drift with the current. Don't let fate push you around. Don't let external things lead you astray.
My god, those are words to live by. Coke's interrogation even spoils the future. Oh my goodness. I need to read it also. We haven't captured her. Good luck, White Rose. I hope you get her. Please, please do get her because she's not coming back.
Your lives are your own. Don't listen to anyone but me.
Yes, Mom. She lets go of her hands and get up. The sound of splashing water echoes all around.
I will. But, Mentor, what did you mean just now? Why did you say it's the last time?
Wait, don't fucking tell me that's a death flag. Is she dying? I hate this.
You've been fighting alone for the past 2 months. Everyone is very worried about you. Do you have any other arrangements? Please tell me. Your health.
Is she okay?
Ugh, I can't stand it. I feel bad all over. Call everyone over for a massage. Consider it my birthday celebration in advance.
Girl, you're acting like you're about to die. What is happening here? Stop it. Shalom was also acting like she's about to die. What the hell? What was that? But Black Ring 2 was teased from a while now. I have no idea what is that. But anyway, we'll read the story next time. Well, thinking about it, she is basically the mom of mom. Oh, exactly. The mommy of mommies. So I guess we'll be BR0. Shalom on the other side spoils some past moments. Oh. Her interrogation maybe put her at my top side with Zoya. Really? Oh my god. I really need to do interrogation. I don't do interrogation that much. Main characters dying. True Path to Nowhere vibe. Wow. It's not Path to Nowhere if there's no one dying, I guess. For Zoya, when will she come back? Yeah, when will the face of the game come
Wishing
back?
for beauty, joy, and wishes coming true today and every day.
This is really a death flag. I don't want to say goodbye. Don't go, Mom.
Think about how to make your mentor happy. Today's task is to give me the best day ever.
Today's task is to give Mom the best day ever. What does she want? I like the song here too. So far, all of the songs in the Path to Nowhere events are so good. She had the best day ever indeed. Please don't die. After that night, Coquelic leaves a stack of handwritten instructions, punishes each assassin with solitary confinement, then disappears from her garden. Girl! Why the fuck did she disappear? She left all of her children. Don't go! Shalom and Coquelic both keep saying they were dying soon, and almost a contest at who will die first. Yeah, there's so many death flags between these two that it's about to give me a heart attack. Don't
Too
go,
soon,
Mom.
You scum. You gave up too soon.
I think 99 is scolding Coquelic for giving up. Don't give up. Cake. Yes, 99 forever. Oh no, it's 12 midnight. Also, Zoya is completely conscious that the shackles are like a bound more thing than some kind of wedding ring. That's true. Shackles instead of rings. That's how you propose nowadays. Can I marry you? Here's my shackle, and here's your shackle. It's not 12 midnight. No, in the event 12 midnight. But in my side it's 2 a.m. Guys, I really weren't joking with death flags with this whole Coke situation. There's so many death flags, man. In response to Shalom's actions, Coquelic also hides in the shadows and begin her counterattack.
Which delusional fool dares to touch my possession?
Who's that? The FAC's internal threat has been largely eliminated. The underground's intelligence on us has significantly decreased. The time has come. The BR-002 Black Ring blockade operation is fully underway. The FAC will shift its focus back to the main battlefield, dealing with all possible obstacles. The Night Agency is keeping a close eye on the actions of suspicious elements from the underground. The Black Ring blockade operation will inevitably be fiercely countered by the enemy. This is also an opportunity to tear off their disguise. Paradiso's Hush unit will withdraw from the main battlefield and continue to investigate the mastermind behind the attack from the garden. This relates to the spatial mysteries of the hidden underground entrance. Paradiso's special envoy, Hush X, will continue to assist in operations, providing observational data and strategies for reference. At this time, I was like, girls will arrest you both and teach you that you should think of living and not dying. Oh, 00 a.m. August 19th, NF-113, FAC Black Ring Blockade Operation Joint Command. The amount of observational data that X obtained is too large. The Research Institute has only analyzed a part of it, and the progress is slow, but the results are shocking. Stay on bravely. Yeah, don't die on us. What I would really know are who are those in Paradiso's talking, especially 02. You're... Yes, who are these people? We don't know, right? What is this? Is this supposed to be their letter? Their 7 and 3? Would like to know. Yeah, me too. Who are this? Are they sinners too? Or not? You'll know one day. Everything on its own time. Yep. BR-002's mass has far exceeded expectation, is rapidly expanding inward. It's already the largest secondary black ring in history, and its depth is unimaginable. Nirvana has urgently added operational funding support and assured the Executive Committee active cooperation with the FAC to suppress BR-002. This is good news. Good news. You think question mark is for asshole? Well, they deserve that. How to suppress it? The state of BR-002 is different from that of any black ring in the past. Right now, we can only suppress the contamination overflow from it. We also have to strictly guard against the underground. There, Shepard won't turn a blind eye to this huge black ring. Don't we also have our own Shepard? You mean SHP-13, who disappeared 4 months ago? Shackles? The chief? Not me, not Chidori. The observational data from X is quite clear. At least we can confirm that she's still alive. The shackles are connected to BR-002, and the connection is getting tighter. No matter how powerful the underground Shepard is, as long as Paradiso's finds SHP-13 first, humanity will take the lead. What are we to them, huh? 02 feels strangely supportive of Shalom most of the time, unlike the other. Right, you're right about that. You think 02 is Ashley? It's hard to say right now. But is she still reliable? Previously, observations have shown that SHP-13's shackles have swallowed too many corpuses. That's her instinct, and her capacity is already close to historical limits. While contacting the BR-002 corpus, the defensive rules inside her body have activated twice to halt her swallowing process. This shows that the risk is already close to surpassing our limit. Now that she's connected with the BR-002 corpus and further connected with the rapidly expanding Mega Black Ring, the immense mania has dissolved all the safeguards we've set. In my opinion, she should not be trusted. I'm more worried about who stole her. Is it the underground? Even if she's the weakest defective product, she's still way beyond our control. Plus, before. It's okay. X will find her. If our safety measures falter, just reinforce them. Eliminate any unexpected risky behavior on the spot. Paradiso's rules are ironclad for them. We've verified this. The moment she regains control, Mania won't be able to dismantle the rules we've established. She's a valuable asset. Valuable assets, you say? Are we planning to use her again? Setting aside the tangible risk, her consciousness is starting to unravel. She's becoming a liability. We've all agreed she's off the table. Well, we'll just have to repurpose her then. They're going to wipe her brains? There's a high chance SHP-13 is trapped in the depths of Mania. Locate her, but don't awaken her. Keep her in that state. Have the underground shepherd consume BR-002 corpus, which will also result in the consumption of SHP-13. What? They're just going to throw the chief to the other shepherd? FAC's defense grid will pinpoint the moment when the three entities are ready to fuse, and then take this chance to apply the rules on SHP-13. If we can't wipe out all three threats at once, we can at least severely cripple the underground shepherd. Marking it alone would be a win for us. Isn't that right, X? When handled correctly, even hazardous materials can become indispensable tools. Apologies, a stray kitten wandered in. I just shoot it away. I'll get right on reviewing the logs. You seem to be holding up well. Yes, you know me well. The plan is going smoothly, and I find that gratifying. So, besides giving direct support to FAC, my real job is to recover SHP-13, correct? Exactly. Excellent. I've already considered this scenario and have a plan in place. Coincidentally, it ties with what I'm working on right now. The garden? Correct. They're targeting me, and since I can't evade them, I'll turn them into an asset. Otherwise, once the underground gets wind of it and sends them after the chief, we may not outpace those assassins. You're always so dependable. This is a difficult task. Would you like to extend your service life? She's really like a machine. No risk management comes first. I've been observing for far too long. The corrosive risk is approaching the limit. The operation should be handed off when the time is right. She's going to die, ain't she? The war is about to begin. We should let a more reliable backup take control of the Hush system to ensure uninterrupted strategy. Don't worry, all your needs will be taken care of, just like always. Very well. You've always been our most efficient and dependable Hush. You've never let us down.
Of course. It's already underway. It'll be very soon.
Once the communication is over, Shalom takes the damp cloth from Rahu and wipes away the grime that has splashed onto her. Another mini assassin has just been dealt with, the monocular mark on its face slowly fading away. As its body breaks apart, eerie fragments are revealed. Every puppet that has attacked her over the past half month has carried similar objects. Shalom compiles the encoded messages even though they're incomplete. It's enough to discern the sender's motives. She allows herself a subtle smile. Wow. Everyone is going to die, I guess. Oh no.
Execution time.
Ashley is the chief of Section 9. Then who is Langley? I'm getting confused of their titles.
I'm here.
Oh, it's Langley. Okay, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Also, my head is already like a soup right now because it's already 2 a.m.
You've gotten too close.
Veg time, so yeah, probably after this, it's veg time because it already did 3 hours right now. We'll continue tomorrow. Oh Lord, have mercy on Chidori's sleepy mind, I guess. (2:23 a.m. August 19 NF 113 the Rust near the DC radiation zone. Who is this? Is she like Parma, but a female version? She also has an umbrella. Along the edge of the rust, a woman dressed entirely in black moves with haste, vanishing from one part of the void only to reappear in another instantaneously. At last, she finds a sanctuary where her soul can rest. Oh.
I finally lost them.
Oh, she sounds hot.
The Hush units from Paradisos. From the West District to East Side. They've been hindering us. As if they've got us figured out. The one pulling the strings is that sinner. Shalom.
Is she from underground, perhaps?
I'm in deep trouble now.
The woman in black leans silently against the wall, her wounds severe and leaving her too drained to keep running. Oh, she's from the underground, I see. Reinforcements aren't coming. That's just the way they operate. Field agents like her work alone on the overground, each carrying the weight of their own life and death. It's their only way to stand against Paradisos.
While we're cautiously mining power little by little from external sources, Paradisos has already penetrated deep into the heart of Mania, reaching at least the 8th level of collective observation.
What is the collective observation? What are these
they
jargon?
Can't possibly harness such profound power yet. If they could, the game would already be over. We'd have no chance of winning. Right now, they're just observing and communicating. They were able to make such precise manipulations in March because they've noticed fluctuations in the collective will within the world of Mania. As for 10 years ago, the mission across the DC was also directly overseen by Paradisos.
10 years ago. Mission across the DC. I think the one with Drea was way back, if I remember correctly. The world of Mania. So the Mania is a collective consciousness? Is that what they're saying here? Collective consciousness of who? The people?
But even observation has its limits. No matter the technique used, an observer is bound to be corroded over time. This means Paradisos must have backup observers on hand. If they
We don't know, but
really
it seems
advanced
linked
their
to Mania.
technology to this extent,
Isn't it from the perishing star from the Dre? That was the beginning of everything, right? When the perishing star appeared, and then Mania followed. Is the perishing star really is the source of Mania? I wonder, or was this caused by human hands? Because it seems like humanity has a hand in this. It's not just some random occurrence. An observer is bound to be corroded over time. Is she talking about Shalom? This means Paradisus must have backup observers on hand. Have they really advanced their technology to this extent? If all this is part of the Hush's grand scheme derived from her observations, and if she has indeed penetrated the depths of Mania, then what she might see or do is beyond any comprehension from the underground. I assume it's the level of understanding of Mania. Ah, that's possible. You didn't do Drea's event and now you regret. Oh no. It's fine. I think they will bring it back as a permanent story, I think. Side story. What sort of technology does Paradisos have to keep such a monster under control? And could this technology be effective on who's this? So I think she's talking about Shalom being a monster and the observer. The thought sends a shiver down the woman in black. Fear and loathing well up inside her.
at all costs, they must be stopped, must be eradicated. Hush X, Shalom. Otherwise, BR002 will...
Will what? As she wrestles with her thoughts, a voice she knows all too well pierces the darkness.
Oh my. Seagull, is that you? A long time no see. You look like you've been through the ringer. Don't die. My garden still relies on your little tricks to stay hidden.
The power isn't mine. It's from the underground. And now, it's yours alone.
What power are they talking about? Yeah, that's Seagull. Can she show her face? She sounds hot.
I honored your terms and paid you up front. But as it stands, you failed to fulfill your end of the bargain. Worse yet, you've compromised us all.
Is that so? Well, I am truly sorry.
She does not sound sorry at all. It feels like she plans to take down the underground. What in the actual fuck? She just killed Seagull. Coquelic steps forward, closing in on Seagull. With a swift move, she plunges her hand into Seagull's wound. Oh no.
It was you who tricked Garofano, wasn't it? Fed her deadly misinformation, along with those vile runes.
Oh my god. So she's the source of Garofano's suffering. Oh, mommy will need to avenge her daughter. Deserved? Yeah, deserved.
You seek my aid instead of turning to your fellow beings from the underground. Clearly, you've been cast aside.
Yeah, mommy protecting her kid. Yep, it's eye for an eye for her. And why do the hot ladies in Path to Nowhere keep on killing each other, man? They just can't have a happy harem.
Point of contact. With your departure, the garden stands to lose a significant client. Oh, a regrettable loss indeed. Thank you for your final patronage. From now on, my garden will have no further ties with the underground.
Yeah, Chief, the Giga Chad will definitely solve it. Well, she'll fix all of this harem.
You didn't have to
Harem.
betray me. Given your skills, defying the underground would hardly put you in harm's way. But it doesn't matter now.
What?
My mission is fulfilled.
What is her mission?
I know why you did this. I know the sacrifices you made for this newfound power.
What is this power she's talking about?
I know why you betrayed me.
We can hear how much she missed the contract she had with the underground. Her sinner power. Oh, I see. Oh, wrong answer. Now she's truly dead. Before she can utter another word, Coquelic swings her hand, extracting an enormous, dark, and eerily writhing alien flower from within her. As this happens, Seagull is transformed beyond recognition, leaving only the sinister bloom displayed against her black attire. Yeah, bye-bye, Seagull. Sinner power to OP till the dev needs to remove her. No! Yeah, another hot woman died. So many dead hot women in Path to Nowhere. Coquelic observes the woman's form dissolving before her eyes and witness the nightmarish entity she has unleashed. This should have been done much sooner. The one who cast Coquelic into the abyss, who has ensnared her for countless years. This lowly rat who dares to covet her garden has finally been banished to where she rightfully belongs.
Of course, because I wanted to. Next.
She gazes intently at the intelligence concealed in the woman's embrace, and on the other side, another individual who presents even more of a challenge. Oh no!
I know you'll help.
This creepy voice is back.
This
Great.
mission might be worth something.
Great, we're ending it at a fucking cliffhanger. Ripperonis. Oh no. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow, guys. Just rest, yes, I will. And I need to wake up in 3-4 hours. So good luck to me at work.
East Side nights all unfold like this one. I'm all too familiar with this scene.
But because you can't have Drea
It's
anymore.
like deja vu, isn't
Why?
it?
You still can't
Who'd
have...
want to get stuck in this limbo if
You
they
can
didn't
have
have
Drea.
their hidden agendas?
She's permanent, right? I remember getting her as an off-rate. Flexing S to I got her from an off-rate. Yeah, Drea is not limited. Veg time, yeah, thank you for hanging out. RB, Caramel, and White Rose, thank you so much. And to the people still lurking in the chat, thank you for hanging out with me. And I'm not sure if there's people hanging out on YouTube, but hello and thank you for hanging out too. I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow. Pray that I have energy so we can finally finish Floral Unfurl. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in a few hours or tomorrow, depending on your time zone, I guess. Otsuchiri! See you all, and may your dreams have hot path to nowhere, ladies. Only 1 to 2 days of the event. I need to finish this real fast. Anyhow, Otsuchiri 9090, folks. Not sure if you can manage tomorrow, but I'll try. It's okay. You can just drop by anytime you're free. Good night. More like good morning on this side of the world, but still good night. Bye-bye.
In the end, regardless by whom, I'm bound to be abandoned. I won't blame you. After all, it's your destiny.